Hello there, chat. How's everyone doing today? Are you all excited for 13th Association? Can we get a real quick audio check just in case? But yeah, welcome everyone. Let me change the scene so you can see everyone and hear everyone. How are you all today? How are you all doing? Hope you're all excited for another session of 13th Association. I hope all of you are excited, my lovely, lovely players.
Woo!
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Hello, we hear you? Okay, that's nice. Hello, 13th Association, hello. Okay, nice. Audio works just fine. I think, I don't have much else to do, so I think we could just basically straight up jump right into it. Bough, would you like to, briefly for lovely viewers here, give a recap of what the previous session was all about?
Absolutely. I'm here reporting for duty. The hostiles were eliminated, but a couple cowards fled from the battlefield. Briar ate one of the corpses, which was disconcerting, to say the least. We then came across another hostile, a statue of sorts that Devlin did not have a favorable reaction towards. Our squadron investigated the area and recovered keycards. Willow fell under the hostile statue's influence, and Minnie and I attempt a intervention. But moving on from that, and as we move ahead, Devlin split from the squad and found himself in enemy territory. He did run back to us, being pursued by the hostiles who retreated earlier, and a much larger version of them. It appeared that the naughty statue and the hostiles did not take kindly to each other. It was three separate forces on the battlefield. But we, of course, emerged triumphant, much like old G-Corp should have in the Smoke War. And as we move forward, I believe, Welvader, we are approaching the Golden Bough, are we not?
Yes. At the cusp of the last session, a few things happened. You all approached the Golden Bough, and were about to go ahead and reclaim it for your group. But right as your group approached, you heard, you heard footsteps coming down from the hallway that you could, from around the corner at the end of this hallway in particular. You heard some chatter and some footsteps coming in. It seemed like a group of people. And, I did already share a bit of dialogue from them before, but I'll replay it out. You hear, first and foremost, as you all were about to go ahead and reclaim the Golden Bough, the first thing you hear is a light feminine voice speak out, saying, "Ah, look, Damocles, there it is. I think that's the glow of the Golden Bough. Let me go ahead and get it." And what you first of all see is this girl running out from behind the corner. She, she of course runs around the corner, sees all of you, sees the Golden Bough, and, has a expression of shock, of surprise on her. Not shock, surprise on her. Obviously not expecting the unexpected company. Then, also, before we move on, I will briefly say, actually, as you see this character, Minnie, you do actually recognize this person, coincidentally enough. As a delivery person, and having done many deliveries out in, the abandoned L Corp, you've done a few deliveries for this person before, actually. And she is associated with a group called the Sovereigns of the Light. You never got to know them very well, but they seem to have been running a syndicate of some kind, and you occasionally did deliveries for them of small machinery or machinery parts. Next, what happens actually before, you all have the opportunity to react, is you hear a secondary voice come from right around the corner. This one, a lot more gruff, a lot older sounding, also feminine, but very much so older sounding. You imagine that she's probably around 60 or 70 years old. Joke unintended there. As you see this person come around the corner as well, saying with a gentle yet sort of commandeering voice, Now, Lucy, don't run up ahead. We're here to protect you. You're only coming along as an excursion after all. Don't go running into an unexpected thing. And as she says that, she was like sort of tugging on, how would you say it? She was tugging on the back of this person's like sweater to like physically hold them back. But then, of course, turns the corner, notices all of you. And I will also say, as you notice this character, Bough. This character, let's say you are a bit familiar with them. And especially Bough, this is that damn witch you've been hunting for a really, really long time, actually. It is her. The Witch of Alt G Corp. Before we go ahead and give a moment to react to that, though, there are a few more things that happens. There are two more. Hold on, sorry about that. I picked the one accent. There are two more set of footsteps that walk around the corner. There is this guy in particular, who you have actually encountered before in a previous abandoned Lobcorn facility. Walks around the corner, immediately gazing upon all of you, having very much so noticed that the other two girls in the party notice your presence, and instantly being on a defensive position. And then, lastly, there is a very gentle and soothing sounding masculine voice that also comes around the corner, saying, would you look at this? Do we have unexpected visitors? Friends of yours, I presume, Welvader? The old lady that looks to have bug modifications on her body, turns to the figure clad in a red cape and nods back to him. And the figure in the red cape says, well, nice to meet you all, friends. And let's actually focus here. Bough, would you all like to be the first one to react to this situation in front of you? As, well, there's one person in particular that is very, very important to you.
I feel like Bough should react last. Because we know what Bough is going to do.
I can be patient, please.
Do whatever your character would do in the given situation. This is the scene you've been presented with.
Okay. If anyone else has any immediate reactions, please feel free.
Alright.
Devlin drops Minnie onto the ground and just looks at them as like, I don't got a single clue who you all are.
Minnie turns her head around because I assume Minnie was facing the party, and I look up and I'm like, oh, I think I remember you. Hi. And waves.
The younger girl with the white hair does a very awkward wave back, like very shiny, very close to her body, very awkward wave with very awkward expression, saying, I didn't quite expect to meet my delivery person down here. Say, we'll be here to conveniently, deliver that to us, right? And she like points over to the golden bough on the side.
Well, I wasn't really contracted by you for this one. Sorry. I'm sure you can understand. It's, nothing personal. It's just business.
Right. Well, I suppose your friends probably don't know who I am or the rest of my friends. but I suppose it would only be courteous to introduce ourselves.
Not to cut you off, Mr. DM.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say this is about the shock portion of time. Does anyone else have any immediate reactions?
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Actually, I think it was the red cape girl that introduced herself, right?
What the red? What do you
This
mean?
was the girl that was like, "Oh, hey, hello." Our team, right?
Yeah, he outright just gave a very pleasant greeting to all the rest of you.
I'm going
yes,
over here.
That's a he.
Ashley's gonna like approach and extend pleasantries and approach the other girl, and she's gonna go like, "Greetings, I'm Ashley, but you can call me Ashtray if you're into that."
I presume you were giving out a hand to the.
Yes.
Okay. Then she shall return a hand very meekly, and she shakes it, saying, the name's Lucy. Nice to meet you."
Oh, the older girl. So get out of here, not the young girl.
Oh. You know what? We can actually just make a canon that she was a little bit awkward and expected, thought that you were giving out a hand to her, but she, steps aside and the older lady steps up. She wordlessly holds out a hand and says, "Faba."
Oh, I see. I'm sure that we are coming close to it appears to be what's the name? Conflict of interest here, but I'm sure we can probably work something out. Ashley's clearly nervous because she's
Alphaba! Alphaba! You do not deserve to have a name! You do not deserve to have a body! You have taken everything from me! My form! My flesh! My mind! This steel coffin! I shall drag you into it! And we shall go to hell together! You do not deserve to live! Soldiers of the Snow Corps!
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Lordy. Let me first of all read this.
I'm using them up, guys.
Buck surges across the battlefield, his ego manifesting. He is single-mindedly consumed by a single thing, and that is killing Alphaba, no matter what it takes.
Alrighty, I presume you were just going to immediately try to rush at her.
Can Briar just try to hold him back, or?
There is absolutely nothing stopping, nothing, quote unquote, unless someone physically gets between him. He is surging forward with an intent to kill.
Bomb sees the commander go forward, and you all watch his legs extend. Bomb is also going forward to kill.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna let the players react to this before the other side reacts.
Devlin
I can't.
Does in fact hear Bach getting, let's say agitated, and will turn his head and kind of step in between, but not say anything.
Minnie will also jump in front of Bach and goes like, "Mr. Bach, what's gonna enter you?" And try to stop him.
Step aside.
That's probably the smartest thing to do.
Oh, dearie. Aren't this supposed to be new friends?
I will also say that Willow goes ahead to, since everyone is since there's a lot of people holding Bookabao back, she's going to, step behind them and say, "Guys, please let's not make any rash decisions. We should maybe go over this a little bit more diplomatically. They seem like a fight we can't take on, especially not right now."
Awesome. These sensible, sane things are being said. Bach is not in a sensible, sane mind at all. Is Minnie between Bach and Alphaba right now?
Yes.
Oh, Devlin
She
and
jumps.
Minnie first. Perfect.
Yeah.
Minnie's first. Awesome. Bach goes to quite literally cave Minnie's head in. With
Oh my god.
Wow.
there is not a sensible. Now this is a might check because Bach is not. We are not currently in combat, so we are abstracting. Minnie, you sense an intent to kill. You are between him and Alphaba. Bach does not, for the first time ever. Now he is a weak little prosthetic, but you do not sense a single intent of slowing down or stopping. He goes to move through you like you are a piece of meat. You do not sense a human inside of this. You sense a beast that is raging inside of his cage. So I imagine we'd make an opposed might attempt.
Go right ahead. I think that would be justified way to handle this.
Yep. Both roll one might die. See who gets the lower result.
Out of character, to all the chat in Welvader's chat, it was a pleasure playing Minnie for you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I lived!
You
They
literally...
tie. Yeah, I think that means they clash. Basically, they both stop against each other.
Damn, okay. I mean, yeah, I think this would just be the equivalent of, like, a neutral clash against each other in, like, Limbus or Liber. Neither side goes through.
Yeah, so for the sake of stopping Bach, Bach comes forward. Minnie, you sense the Bach's arm comes back, and he goes to just cleave through you. I don't know if you bring up your case or something, but you manage to get the box to stop, and in this moment, Bach is being held back, which means that the only thing, Devlin, you have to deal with is Bomb.
Yes, Bomb has launched himself off of Bach. He does not even seem to register anything except the commander's order. And if you are in his way, Devlin, both of the bug arms have extended, and you can see as the green begins to peel back, shining pink, he's going to cleave through you if you don't move out of his way.
Oh, Devlin's in the way.
Absolutely. Should we also make our might rolls?
Go ahead.
Clash.
I'm going to be... The way I'm treating this is all of you are basically doing this in the span of seconds, and, like, the other group has not even had the time to react yet. They are still in the process of processing of this.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
is this a single D10?
Yeah,
Holy shit! Damn. Well, damn. I suppose, by rule of whoever rolls lowest, Bough would win.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So Devlin, you feel something slicing through you, and Bomb doesn't seem to look at you. His eyes are focused on the target ahead. And you can just hear him whispering under his breath, the commander's orders, the commander's orders, the commander's orders, as he goes right through you, doing like an X scissor motion basically across your chest.
Lord.
Ashley, you want to try and stop Bomb? Because you're the last person.
Okay, I guess. Can we also say that, does this count as an attack against Devlin? Can he die?
Yeah, I was about to say,
how
I
does
think
it
we should
affect
tweet
Devlin?
that first. That's... Okay, I feel like for brevity's sake and also for dramatization, we could say Devlin is reduced to 1 HP, or we could say that was entirely a fluff thing. We don't have to treat it as a
1
mechanically
HP fluff is
impactful
pretty
thing.
good.
Devlin, do you want to suffer, Devlin? Do you want to
give me an
suffer at my
injury.
hands?
Give me an injury for it.
Oh yeah, true, actually,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That actually works pretty well. Yeah, you can suffer an injury. And actually,
Alright, so one...
you know what I'll say, since that was a very good scene, and that also, well, I've established the excellence rules that I have homebrewed previously, of if character flaws have an adverse effect on, how to say it, if character flaws hold your character back and actually result in negative effect, I would treat that as an excellence, like, thing. So I'll say, Bob, you can get some accidents for that. You can have 1 accident.
Oh, wonderful. Bomb is not hiding it right now. Bomb is going forward, and the mutations are beginning to worsen. As you can all see, the mandibles have emerged from his mouth as he gets closer and closer.
I don't think I can stop this.
Oh lord.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
God
God.
damn it.
Well, yeah, I'll say in this case, Bough would win. Would you like to describe your
Yeah.
actions?
They're getting
So,
worse.
can
Bombs unwrapping.
can Briar actually use her thorny vines to restrain her from a distance?
Would your torch be able to do that? I'll say that's going a bit far.
Can we try talking
You
to
just
Bough?
No,
stopped
there's
talking.
no talking in this. This is
I don't
okay.
think
No,
that's
no,
enough.
there's no talking. All this is happening in the span of like 3 seconds, basically.
Alright.
Okay.
I will say there's
There's
no
no
one.
helping.
I will say there's no one to hold Bough back right now, but I will say, Bough, give me 1 more mind attempt as this guy's going to try to parry you. Stand
Absolutely.
between you and Alphaba.
Absolutely. And I will say, as Bomb is charging forward, Ashley, I'm not sure how you went to try to grab him, but he basically probably sidestepped and then slashed through you or connected against your weapon before rounding on this guy, unless there's anything you want to interject
Ashley
with
just tried to
Ashley.
reach for your shoulder, like, just a quick, like, try to grab you by the
Oh,
shoulder.
Absolutely, yeah. He ducked. You see the claw go out of its way to strike out at you, and Bomb's trying to go right for the witch.
Is that a roll against the guy in front of you, by the way? Because he is outright
Yep.
trying to parry you. Alright, that does fail. I will say that... What are you attacking with, by the way? I presume your, arms?
The claws! The
The
claws.
claws,
At this
okay.
point, you all can see the claws have almost turned completely pink, as it seems like the green is peeling away. And there's the glint of almost what looks like blades of the claws, as Bomb is just booking it, becoming more and more mantis-like as he's lunging at this guy, ready to just go through him to get to the witch.
Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, you do fail that roll. And as you, just mere moments from striking Alphaba and finally being able to make good on that sweet revenge, you are blocked at the last second by a very swift and precise parry from the red-caped person that was standing beside Alphaba, as a large metallic clink rings out through basically the entirety of this floor. Because I imagine with the sheer force you're striking at and the incredibly precise parry he does, that would make a fuck ton of noise. And with a gentle and almost outright mocking voice, at least that's how it could be interpreted. No. But, now. Let's wait up a bit. I get you all would like to have your little family reunion, but that's not exactly what we're here for now, is it? Please, let's be cordial about this.
I am carrying out the commander's orders. And Bomb is stopped in his tracks, but he's going to try to, helplessly get through this guy, although I imagine he's being parried at every turn.
Yeah, no, if you're actually going to try to engage in multiple clashes, you can roll again, but he's going to try to parry every single goddamn clash of yours.
Absolutely. Bomb just keeps going, clash after clash, until he is knocked out or physically restrained by everyone. He will continue to keep going towards his objective. Bach has given him an order.
If Devlin and Ashley are working together, they can probably restrain Bomb.
I was gonna try to grab Bomb at the waist and then throw him against the wall.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would say, should we say that is allowed to happen since Bomb is distracted right now trying to deal with this man?
we could say this is an uncontested story thing that just happens, if you'd like.
Wonderful.
Or you could, of course, try to contest it. Either or. Whatever you'd like.
No. Please, Bomb has a single-minded objective, so Devlin, I believe you'd be able to approach from behind if you want to describe what happens when you grab him.
Yeah, Devlin grabs Baum around the waist with one arm and just tackles him against the wall, pinning him there, and just through gritted teeth is like, we're on the same team, you know? I don't think that was really necessary, was it?
You are a soldier of G Corp as well. We are the same squadron. Confirming?
He's gonna punch him in the face.
Bomb
Lord.
reels for a moment, then seems to blink, and then goes, Devlin, what's happening?
You're just gonna take a break for a second, alright?
Are you blocking Bomb's sight of vision? Because you've pinned him against the wall, right? So he can't really see anything here?
Probably.
Wonderful. Bomb is looking to the wall and says, okay. Is the commander all right? We
Yeah, he's
were
fine.
on a
Don't worry about it.
mission.
He's
well,
he's okay.
By the way, I will say, while all of that is happening, these peeps are gonna step back a little bit.
Can I nail Bond into the wall?
Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Okay, the cloves. The cloves.
Yeah,
The cloves. Ashley's gonna pull out her gun while Devlin's holding her against the wall, and she's just gonna like start stapling her to the fucking wall. Like,
Absolutely. Bomb
stapling,
is
sorry.
currently pinned, so I will say he cannot react here in time. He's kind of dazed as you all see the pink beginning to fade away, and he just kind of goes, wah, ha, and then is pinned to the wall, and Bomb will be struggling against it, restrained here, unless anyone else frees him. He looks very lost and confused.
Well,
Just stay there
while
for a moment.
all of that is happening, the other side is going to react. Elphaba, after backing off throughout this entire interaction, by the way, there has been, it's a mixture, her expression, it's a mixture of a little bit of shock, but still retaining her very stern attitude. Almost as if... There's also a hint of disappointment in there as well. Almost as if she wasn't expecting this, and after stepping back, she regains the composure to step forward again, and casually continues her conversation with Ashi. Well, yeah, so, as I was saying, I would say it's nice to meet you, but I don't think there are some of you that don't particularly think this exchange is very nice now, is it? Either way, greetings, I suppose.
Thanks. Ashley's just gonna side-eye to Willow like, hey, that's your... you're the contractor. This is getting ugly.
Right. Willow is going to step up. And let me actually think of what she... How to say it, what she does. She will actually step up beside just making a wall here in between the Golden Bough and this group. Saying, look, there's a lot going on, but please let us stay focused on the mission. But also, I assume you all, and she faces towards the other group of people, are probably here for the Golden Bough. Sorry to say, but we found it first, and also, we can't
Did all
fulfill
the
our
work
contract
for it.
without it. What did Devlin say, by the way?
He interrupted her and said, yeah, we did all the work for it.
I see. Well, in that case, this guy's going to speak up and walk up. Well, Guess the abnormalities are cleared out on my end, or for nothing. Guess we'll go home. See you later, guys. As he, like, jokingly says that. But he's not actually moving anywhere.
Devlin's gonna point at him and just go, I don't really like you.
I don't like you either.
The feelings are mutual for people who well, I mean, I have some familiarity with the rest of you. Not you in particular, though, sunglasses man.
Oh yeah, Devlin doesn't know. Ashley is gonna step in and go like, that's the red larper that beat our asses later. Last mission.
I got to touch his sword, by the way. Literally.
Minnie shoots up like, oh wait, he's here?
Yeah, he is here. Anyway, while that is going on, the red-caped fellow is going to speak up. Well, either way, it does seem like we're at an impasse here, and unfortunately your group seems to be in a little bit of chaos here. Would be a shame if we went out all this way here to go to the Lobcore facility and to retrieve the golden bough, because we also need it for our own purposes. And unfortunately, these are one of these things we can't share. But I would like to be cordial about it. If you'd like to hand it over, then no blood needs to be shed today. Simple as.
We knew how it ended the last time when he was alone.
And Minnie asked Briar, like, hey, Briar, can you hold Mr. Bough down so he doesn't, go on a rampage again?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
holding him
trusting you on
down.
that. Minnie scoots over to Willow and tries to open conversation. Excuse me, Miss Willow. These guys are really tough. Do you think... I don't think we can fight them head on. Do you think we could, I don't know, make some sort of deal with the bow? They'll give us something so we don't come out of this empty-handed.
As you say that, I will also describe, while all this is happening, since I neglected to describe it before, Willow has... Usually she has a bit of a jovial nature to her, a bit of whimsy to her steps and likes. But right now, she looks to be locked the hell in, for lack of a better word. She is... There's a certain sternness in her incredibly steadfast stance, and her, especially her intimidating man catcher beside her, almost giving off a feeling of fear or intimidation, as she seems very intent on fighting, though she looks back to you and says, definitely, she whispers back, we definitely can't take these guys on, but I have a plan. This is definitely going to get dirty, though. Not going to be nice, this.
Minnie tries to ask more about the plan. You have a plan? Oh, please tell us before you do something unreversible.
I have a little bit of a plan. I'm gonna try to hold one of them back. I need you all. No, wait on the sign. I'm gonna give a sign, but I'm gonna try to hold one of them back, okay?
But the other two's gonna still be after us, and they're still very strong. Also, that's really dangerous, Miss Willow. There's no way.
I know. That guy's definitely of a way higher caliber than us, to put it very lightly. But I'm gonna need you all to act when I go forward. Just waiting for the right time here when they lower their guards.
Okay. I trust you, Miss Willow. And Minnie walks back to Bough.
Right.
And Briar.
The air
Yeah,
is tense as there is as the face off basically continues on, and there's a few moments of just dead air, awkward silence before this lady over here, I'm pretty sure she's already introduced herself, Lucy, steps up but is held back by the guy beside her, putting the large sword that he has on his back in between her and the rest, basically holding herself back. It is also then where you get a very good look at the sword, and it is a sword that almost looks like a large stone greatsword that is about the size of his own entire body that he's wielding with one hand, basically. And it has the insignia of a feathered serpent engraved over the length of the sword, looking very, very intimidating and scary. But yeah, as Lucy is held back, she says, well, anyway, I'm sure we can come to some kind of agreement, right? I'd rather avoid bloodshed if possible. You know, mainly on your part. I'd like to not be responsible for murder.
Evelyn's just gonna side-eye Bomb and is just gonna... Yeah, I'd like to, too. And then looks down at the bleeding gash across his chest that was left there.
Bomb is still facing the wall. Bomb is just muttering to himself at this point. I don't think anyone can really make out. I'm not even sure if he knows what he's muttering.
Briar, I imagine Briar has, like, if not vines, has her hands over Bach's speaker on his prosthesis because Bomb cannot hear Bach shouting orders for Bomb to break his containments and kill the witch no matter what. Basically, all you hear coming out of Bach is, like, staticky sounds as, like, the prosthesis surges against the two people holding him back.
Shush.
Their blood, corpses, she will suffer. Her death will avenge all that has happened.
We will.
Mr. Bach.
Well, as the scene goes on, the guy with the red cape speaks up and says, well, either way, I'd like to at least be polite and cordial about this before we go shedding blood. I think we should... I think me and my friends should at least introduce themselves. Firstly, I'm sure some of you are aware of Faba. He gently gestures over to the old woman beside her. And this is my dearest Azrael. He gestures over to the other guy beside him. And you may know me as Damocles, the Auburn Blade. As he decides to do a bow forward, and as that happens, actually, a few things will happen before y'all can react. Like as he bows forward, and he does a very grandiose bow, puts like one hand to his hip and the other arm very far out, his cape stretching out behind him. And as he leaves himself over, Willow is actually going to rush forward and instantly as he was leaning forward during the bow, she is going to instantly just jam the man catcher to his neck, kick him down to the floor, and try to restrain him. As she is going to scream out to the rest of you, and you should act quick. One of you, stab the golden bow into yourself. I'll explain later. Just do it.
Yeah, I will.
Oh god.
Briar actually eats the bow.
Oh my god.
You're going to die.
Okay, I do want to give it a little bit of before you go ahead and eat the bow. I do want to explicitly mention this is going to be a very this is an important choice that I'm leaving up to the players here. And the choice is, you can decide who here is going to stab the golden bough in themselves, in amongst you, which is going to give them
it's up to you
benefits,
guys.
and which is going to give them benefits and buff them along with the rest of the party. And also, and you might, just so might, manifest powers you've never used before from stabbing the golden bough to yourself.
Yum.
That being said, who would like to stab the golden bough into themselves, or are we agreeing to let Briar just eat it?
I mean, Bomb is pinned against the wall, and I don't think anyone wants the murder machine being given the golden bough, so I'm refraining from the conversation.
I unironically think I know this is an important choice, but I unironically think the situation we found ourselves in, there is only one person who can physically do it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like, Minnie's holding back Bough, so both of them are holding back each other, so neither of them can do it. Bomb is pinned to the wall. Devlin's beside Bomb, so I mean, I guess it would either have to be Ashley or Briar, but Ashley's preoccupied with the front. I think Briar has unfettered access to the bow, and no one can
would
stop
also
him.
not like that idea.
I will say, anyone, we can narratively play around this because I want to give everyone the equal chance to stab the golden stick into themselves if they wish. But
I know this is like a really important choice, but I think it will be incredibly funny if Briar just fucking ate the bow.
I
Here's
don't
the
think
thing.
Devlin would do
Can I
it.
smoke
So-
it first?
Yeah. Here, let's walk. I guess if we're thinking about it, I don't think anyone wants Bach to do it. If Bach
No,
were
we
to
should
do
let
it-
him.
Yeah, if
Bach
Bach were
agrees.
to do it, the only thing that would happen, you all have seen it. Bach has a single-minded concern if he gets that golden bow, and that's killing the witch. The same as Bomb. If that's not the outcome you two want, then it's probably not going to be Bach and Bomb. Narratively interesting as it would be to give Bach the power to kill the witch, I don't think anyone in the party is very endeared to that idea right now.
No, Bomb is. This post was checked by real G-Corps veterans.
No, God.
So really, it does come down to, it probably does come down to Briar, Ashley, or Devlin, one of the three of you.
Darling, showdown!
I'm open to the idea that Bach, once Bach hears what Willow said, would try like a second win kind of thing to break free and try to grab the bow. Like, if you want to play it like mechanically, you could just roll my checks again.
I want to give the freedom for anyone to want to choose to like stab it in themselves. However, I will say come to a decision quickly because Willow will not be able to hold back infinitely.
This is one of those time dilation moments.
Oh no, it's a QTE.
Bach would very much be trying to get the bow. It would Bach and Briar both want it. Let me put it this way: does anyone else want it for anything else? Does anyone want to stab the golden bow into themselves right now on a meta level?
Eat it.
No.
Again,
I say we
Devlin
leave
would.
it to Briar.
I think, honestly, like, no one
Alright, then
wants it as much as Briar does.
No one wants it. I agree. No one wants it as much as Briar. As much as Bach wants the power, but I think it makes more sense for Briar narratively, and I think narratively is the best way to play it. I think Briar has, regardless of what anyone in character wants, Briar has unfettered access to the bow. I say we give Briar.
Alrighty. Then I suppose the decision shall be made. Briar, would you like to eat the golden bow, I suppose?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. So as soon as she gets as soon as she sees she hears Willow, she immediately rushes in and she says, "Oh, I've been waiting for this for the whole time. Once I saw that this twig of calming, I've always wanted it, and now no one is going to be able to take it." And then she just swallows it whole. Like, she just opens her mouth, like, really big, and then stuffs it there and then starts chewing.
Okay, I
And
will
then-
briefly
yeah.
say that, I didn't expect to be describing the taste of a golden bow this session, but you are going to be receiving the powers of the golden bow. I will say that, first and foremost. So...
Put the story ability in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, put it in the chat, Briar.
Oh my god. Well, the
The
fucking
what?
benefit from eating thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where
Okay,
is it?
well, anyway, I am actually going to continue here. First and foremost, well, I'll just describe the golden bough. You know, as much as you do want to eat it, as big as it is going to naturally, just due to the sheer nature of it being basically a stick that has very sharp branches on it, it is going to naturally stab and prick. So that also happens. It's a little bit painful. Anyway, to describe the flavor of the golden bough, because apparently we're having that side tangent. It is... Let's say it like this. What is your favorite food?
Briar. She
Briar.
likes meat in general. Yeah. She just likes meat in general.
I see. Then I will
yeah.
say that tasting the golden bough, just shoving it in your gut mouth and stabbing your mouth, it tastes like any ordinary stick of wood at first. The glowing light of the golden bough gives a calming sensation. Well, it naturally gives off a calming sensation, but it gives off a very satisfactory sensation, almost as if it's a culinary masterpiece, despite it, you know, just being a glowing stick. And even though it tastes like, you know, just a regular stick, it invokes... It's like activating your sensory buds, your taste buds, to almost trick you into thinking that you are eating your favorite food. Anyway, that being said... would you like to go ahead and say something or do something? Sorry, it's...
Yeah, she's just trying to savor it. You can actually see her mouth bleeding from the bow, but you know, you can still see like there's a satisfied expression on her face. Yeah, she feels nice.
For the
being...
first time since Alphaba has appeared, the red light dies from Box eye, and he looks at Minnie and just goes, "Did she just eat that?"
Yeah, I will also, to let me continue on here, I'm not quite done yet. I will also say, the other group, Damocles and Lucy look in surprise. Damocles a little less so. Lucy is... You could, if this were a cartoon, you would basically see her jaw dropping to the fucking floor. Elphaba does raise her eyebrows in shock, and Azrael seems to be just getting ready for combat. But anyway, as that all happens, Briar, what is a very, what is a notable... How should I say this? Is there any very notable memories that you've had in your lived experience? Is there one particular moment in life that has stood out to you? And what are the feelings you had during that moment?
Basically the feeling of waking up and then, you know, almost instantly being overwhelmed by this sense of dread. Like the the like waking up in an empty room, and then dread sets in, and then wandering about is like seeing just people wrapped in thorns, something like that, and then, you know, feeling even more dread, like a lot of dread.
Yeah. So since the beginning of your memories, you woke up in that strange room and felt the dread of you, not knowing what any of it means, not knowing why you're here or what any of it really means. However, as the golden bough does stab into you and its light begins to weave over you, and as it synchronizes with you, that feeling of dread that you had, it begins to bottle up. It begins to boil up again. You feel an overwhelming sense of dread before a incredibly resolute. A feeling of incredible resoluteness and determination and calmness washes over you. Almost as if this light is the light on the Golden Bough itself. It gives you the feeling that in spite of the dread, in spite of your lived experiences, in spite of anything you had to go to before, you have made it so far, and you are strong in your own ways for having overcome what you have overcome before. In spite of the dread you may have felt in the past, you may feel now, or may feel in the future, you feel a assurance in yourself that no matter what may be looming around the next proverbial corner, that you are ready to face it head on. With that being said, would you like to proverbially open your heart up to these feelings and synchronize with the Golden Bough and manifest ego? Or, no wait, you already have. And, no, hold on. Would you like to open up your heart, synchronize with these feelings, and have your ego overtake you?
Yes. She feels that reassurance from the dread, all of those things that she can barely remember vividly, and then they were just banished by the golden light of the bow, and like the feeling of coldness that she felt from the moment that she awakened, it also vanishes with the warmth of it, and she wholly welcomes the feeling, and she basically just synchronizes with it.
I see. Give me a second here. Right, why is this music not playing? Hello? What the fuck? Hold on. Is the music playing for anyone else? Hold on, I'm hearing no music on my end. What the fuck? Hello? Okay,
there is no music.
Well, never mind. I had also music prepared for this, but I guess we're not doing that.
Oh.
Fuck me. Thanks. Well, anyway. Basically, okay, what happens next is you open up your heart to the feelings of the Golden Bough and you accept its feelings. And much like, you can describe this for yourself as well, but imagine the Don Beck scene, where basically her effervescent ego, well, you already have ego, but for Don Beck, the ego took over her, sort of, her entire outward, what do you call it? Her dress, basically, the way she presented herself. She had like a whole unique form to it, and you can describe it for yourself, but the Golden Bough does awaken a similar sort of aesthetic, as the thematics and aesthetics of your ego would manifest themselves into something similar. Would you like to describe how that would look?
So yeah, basically that one, she now has like a crown of like instead of just roses on her head, she now has like a crown of thorns, and you can see that it pierces her head, and then one of her arms is actually is now replaced by like a lance with thorns and thorns and roses, and then the other one becomes a whip as well. And now she has like thorns on her calves, basically. You can see that she's finally, you can see that there's blood dripping all over, but you can see that despite all of that, Briar is still smiling through it.
I see. And with that, go ahead if you're not done yet.
I got the picture on the chat.
Alrighty. Would you like me to bring it up actually real quick for
Sure.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to quickly bring that up. Let me go ahead. Real quick for chat to just be chat, how are you enjoying the session so far? I hope you're liking it so far while I go ahead and go to my file manager Let me see. Hi, all browser. But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I'm just real quick adding this image in so everyone in chat can witness it. Let me see. Data, assets for DM. I'm just gonna put this in here real quick. Assets for DM, put that in there. Foundry. We are going to make a new cutscene. Add image. Assets for the... Nope. Assets for DM. Is this it? There we go. Okay. Play. Just to showcase what it all looks like. You all see as Briar manifests this costume, basically, for this very aseptic costume, for lack of a better word, because no words can quite capture what is happening currently, as her appearance completely changes, and you effloresce your ego. This is also what you'll be looking like for the entirety of the battle that is about to come up. But as that happens, okay, so as that happens, a few things will happen. Damocles is, by the way, all this happened in basically the course of about 3 to 6 seconds. As that was happening, Damocles was struggling against the Magcatcher from Willow for a little while, before of course noticing you all, or well, Briar taking the golden bough and eating it. He, with an incredible amount of force, is going to basically grab the Magcatcher, push it forward, to basically unshackle it from his neck, and throw Willow way up against this wall over here. As she is basically just launched against the fucking wall over there. Let me think here. He is going to speak up and say, "What? God damn it, how dare you? No matter. We shall simply extract it by force." And also, before combat begins, I will briefly share this with you all real quick. As the synchronization of the golden bough, it not only invokes feelings in you, Briar, it invokes feelings in everyone surrounding you as well, as a soothing wave of hope, kindness, determination, any kind of positive feeling that allows you to persevere on and to push on, weighs over you as you get all of these benefits. I'll let you take a quick look at that.
All right.
Yeah, and you can go ahead and adjust your stats as we will be entering into combat. As you notice Ofaba draw her whip, Damocles ready his sword, and Astral ready his greatsword.
Okay.
Chat cannot see the thing.
Really? No, they should.
Yeah, it's in the wrong tab.
What do you mean the wrong tab?
No, it's on the right tab.
It's the correct tab.
Right tab, it's visible.
Yeah, it's the correct tab. You might be not caught up on stream. But yeah, I am going to briefly allow you to go ahead and change all that real quick. Remember to add that to the actor tab, so it saves between scenes.
Oh, this is awesome.
Is it gain 3 light regen to 4 or set our light regen to 3?
You gain 3 additional light regen on top of the light regen you have.
Oh, I'm at.
We're eating good tonight.
Yeah, these are all additions to your stats that you have. So
Wait, so our light cap, do we add free or is it just increased to free?
Our light cap increased by 4.
For the person who synchronized with it, everyone else is going to get 3 light cap increase.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am also going to briefly start the combat team here, as we are going to be entering into combat
going
here.
to die.
Oh,
Limit,
so
extra
scary.
limit by 3. Oh.
Give me a second.
Increase.
Ta-da.
And I'm bad at reading.
And yeah, combat will start once you have your speed dice ready, because you need to make a lot of changes. We are going to be starting combat here. And let me just add all these into combat real quick.
Uh-oh.
Let me also
no.
divide them up so it's not completely cluttered.
Question,
Oh,
do we heal
God.
completely as well on top
Yes,
of the...
all
Yes, we
of
do.
you heal all of your stagger. And heal all of your health. You get a full heal.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
this is amazing. Oh, I love this. Okay.
4...
Yeah, I'll
how
let
do
you
I
all
do
prepare
math?
real quick. For a lot is happening. Why is Alfaba not the max light? Hold on. There we go.
She didn't start with any. He was too busy flirting with Ashley.
Old woman.
That's
am
a
I
lot.
right?
No,
The toxic old hack Yuri.
Yeah.
That's just Yuri. You just described Yuri. Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind, I saw it. I actually
I
gave
have a
myself
limit
21
still.
dice.
Let me also go ahead and do all this for myself for Widow, because she is also going to be getting the benefits of this.
Yeah.
I think I did it.
4, 6.
Oh, this
6.
is a
you.
clusterfuck for the stream.
It
We're
kind
gonna
of
have to
is.
play-
There's a lot of skills.
It's just all dice.
Listen, we
Yep.
can
Oh,
spread out.
wait, sorry.
we can
I
spread out-
would,
we can spread
I
out through
would
the
say
hall.
y'all should spread out a little bit. I am going to allow you to spread out here a bit to
Alright,
make it less cluttered.
May's gonna move back. Right.
Because yeah,
Initiate combat. I have 2.
I'll move
I
way back over
roll.
here. Just
I
like
roll
you know
my
how
thing.
you set up in LOR in combat, just set up like that. Also, let me delete the
Yeah.
golden bow
Awesome.
because you've consumed
Oh,
it.
big
Three.
speed.
Well, is it 3 light regen or we gain 3 light?
You
to 4
gain
light
3
regen?
additional
Gain
light regen.
Okay, because the second doesn't
Wait.
have a gain.
Oh, gain 3 light legion, so I actually have 4.
Tell me
Yeah.
when everyone is ready, so we will be starting combat.
Oh,
I'm ready. I've made the changes.
Yeah. Bach, empowered by the light, shouts across the battlefield. Has no one freed Bomb? Because if no one frees Bomb, Bach's just gonna order Bomb, free herself.
I imagine Bob broke free when the
Yeah.
synchronization
Yeah.
started.
Yes.
yeah, that
that-
makes sense.
yeah, we can say
Actually,
that.
no.
Um,
Bomb stayed in place even when it began. When Bach says "Bomb, free yourself," you all watch as basically the claws come out, and he jumps off against the wall, and they are fully pink instead of green.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Lordy. Give me a second, just adding little stats. Okay, is everyone ready? Then we shall begin combat. Let me roll for initiative here for basically everyone.
Oh no.
What if you're
Oh,
fucking
no.
normal, everyone else fights? Yeah, that's why the witch didn't have full light. Ashley was just talking to her.
Yep. Also, let me
Sharing Siggy.
change this guy's
The witch.
name. Why is he just question marks?
Yeah, Minnie, you didn't heal yourself and probably increase
what?
your stats.
Oh, I did. Hold
Yeah,
on. I
okay.
didn't do that on my token. My bad.
Yeah, you gain a full heal from all of this. Let me
me
move this
just
guy up a little bit
increase
to make it
that.
a little bit less cluttered.
Fix that. Do this. Alright. Minnie has fixed herself.
That's a lot
Okay.
of fucking dice.
It's just a light show for the stream.
Anyway, I will briefly say before anything, there is going to be one passive that is going to be relevant here. As, how to say it? As this is brought on screen. Damocles, the Auburn Blade. During this combat, escaping the facility also counts as winning the encounter. This encounter, anyone may forgo using one of their speed die to move to an adjacent room. As start of the combat, Damocles gains excited anticipation. Which I'll also bring that status up real quick. And I'll print it. There you go. Anyway, with that
so
being
fucking
said,
scared.
first up on the docket will be Bough. What would you like to do here?
Wonderful. Bomb is making a beeline for Alphaba, for the witch. That is all he cares about. He's been given an order, and he is going to run forward. And we are going to use Excalibur technique.
Alrighty,
Let's
let's
roll.
see what Elphaba reacts with. She
Oh, yes,
is
please, let me know what
going
she reacts
to react with, I wish it didn't come to this. And she is going to go ahead and roll. So that would be, what did you re-roll exactly? Which of your dice?
The second one, so that's going to be a 7 and an 8.
A 7 and an 8. Okay, you actually win over both of those clashes as you deal...
That is actually not a 7 and an 8, because you're not calculating your slash die gain power up.
Yes! Okay, so that's actually going to be a 9 and a 10 that's coming at her.
A 9 and a 10. Oh boy. Okay, so her HP gets decreased by this amount. 9 and a 10. Okay, that's 10 like that. 90 stagger.
Yep, I'll
And you do get hit by a pierce die at the very end. Would you like to describe, by the way, as you basically attack your archer rival that you've been hunting down for a really long time?
Absolutely. Bomb has taken off running, has basically leapt, claws extending, and goes for the commander, and goes right for her as the claws slash into her. And she's also going to be inflicted with 2 bleed as he begins to draw blood, but I believe she does get him with that last dice of hers, correct?
Yeah, she does get him with that last dice.
Absolutely.
Also, she gains aggro. Give me a second.
Ooh.
Status. Give me a second. Aggro. Hold on. How much do you gain, Alphaba? 5. You gain 5 aggro. Congratulations. Alright. As you stab into Alphaba and finally get a sweet feeling of being able to hunt down that goddamn witch again, Alphaba's expressions. She had a calm demeanor, but immediately as you decide to overpower her, her expression turns from stern to surprise as she goes ahead and counterattacks with a single pierce die. Didn't think I'll get to meet you again so soon, old friend. How have you been holding up since the war?
We are not friends after what you did to the commander.
I suppose it was wishful. No. Like I said, not particularly pleased to meet you all down here. But we can exchange pleasantries later after I'm done with you.
And you'll be dead after the commander is done with you.
We'll see about that, sweet pea.
And Bomb is trembling. That is Bomb's turn as...
Alrighty. Yeah, I will say that used up her 8 speed dice, so it is not going to be... Or would she... Nah, okay. Yeah, she would have used her 8 speed die. Next on the docket would be, Meaty. Hold on. Let me adjust the turn order real quick. There you go, Meaty. What would you like to do?
Is struggling with choice paralysis a free action?
Yeah, go ahead. You can struggle a little bit.
What do I do? Okay.
Would Meaty be visibly struggling, by the way, or what?
Many would still struggle a little bit to breathe, but she seems to move and weave a lot faster than she usually does, even with her weakened state. Weakened state usually at the beginning of battle. She is now going to try to charge at Azrael with expedited shipment.
Alrighty.
As well as this one, right?
Yeah, Azrael's the one at the very top.
Yes, okay.
Over
It's
yonder.
kind of hard to see.
It is a little bit hard to see, unfortunately.
Hold
Once
on,
we-
how do I roll? There it is.
There
I
we
know how
go.
to play.
He is going to respond with, remember to what end I feed you, Quetzalcoatl.
I will now roll.
He is going to roll as well.
Oh my god, that's a max on the second.
Lord. Okay. Would you like to describe as you overpower Azrael?
Minnie charges in towards Azrael as he tries to clash and overpowers her. As he tries to clash and like deflect her attacks, Minnie manages to weave and dodge and actually hits him. And Minnie goes like, "We really need to stop seeing each other like this." As
he's trying to block with his greatsword, he takes a little while to. He takes like a few seconds to respond, but responds in kind with, "Well, I never quite expected to be finding our delivery person, but here we are. Either way, job's a job. Please get out of the way and let us." God, I don't even know how we're gonna get to go about it there. Let us perform surgery on your friend, alright?
well, I would prefer if you don't, but well, I guess that's not really for now to discuss. That's really after the fight, right?
It is. Please let us
All right.
focus.
Well, I'll try. You make me unfocused. As she winks a little, and then that's my fight. That's my
He is
turn.
going to raise an eyebrow.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, let
Minnie, I
me
believe
calculate
your tag
damage
is
here
broken,
real
but
quick.
That was a crit on the second die, so I do believe you gained
Yep.
some additional poise from that.
I can't believe that was a natural crit. I was not
That's
expecting
insane,
that.
actually, Lord.
Okay, now let me do numbers. You guys do your game.
Yep, I unfortunately need to do a lot of numbers here. He is going to... God damn it, I'm doing it on the camera on accident. Okay, he is going to use that die up. Next up, it is going to be his turn, actually, Azrael. And he is going to... Let's see what he does here, actually. Let's see here. He is going to use... That's more like it. Keep the blood pumping. On... Let's say Devlin. He's gonna use it on Devlin.
Well, Devlin's gonna respond with the Dragonfire Suplex, of course.
Alrighty. Lordy, okay then. So that is a
count.
clash win on the first one, and that's a neutral on the last one. And you do gain a save die. So you deal 7 damage to... you deal 7 damage to him. Would you like to describe, by the way, as you clash, or...
Oh yeah, Devlin is going to walk past the sword, pick him up, and then, well, try to throw him across the room. I don't know if he's going to be successful
Yeah,
in
we
that,
can
but
see
it's still going to
skills.
hurt.
Well, hold on, give me a second. There we go. Chat can see skills now. Sorry, continue on.
That was it. I'm doing the math in my head to see how much burn is here. Quick.
Alrighty, I'm also
Ooh,
doing the
actually,
math, because
could-
this guy is also perpetually bleeding himself as well, because he's a self-bleed
Ooh.
guy.
Well, could you show the chat the new art for Minnie's skills? Winks at camera.
Ooh, true. Sorry, I have a lot
Minnie
to
has
do
new
here.
art skills.
Yeah, true. Here's the
To show
new
it off.
art for mini skills. Hope you all like it there. But yeah,
Yeah, look at that.
it's awesome. It's
Yeah.
so cool. I love it.
There's more. I just need to fight more.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, with that being said...
Okay, Azrael will have 10 burn, and everybody else will have 3.
You did win the second clash.
Did I not win the second one?
You did win.
Oh,
That was a
it was
neutral.
tie. Okay, then
I'm
Azrael
neutral.
will have 5.
5 burn, okay. 5 burn
All
to
other
him.
enemies have
And everyone
one.
else will have 1. Sorry.
So that is going to be putting him down to 2 bleed. There's a fuck ton going on this combat. Hold on, let me see how's the music doing. Okay. It's not overpowering in particular. Next up would be Ashy's turn. I will say, as all this happens, by the way, you do hear Willow shouting from the back, saying, "Guys, this is not a combat encounter we're gonna win. That's a goddamn color fixer right there. We need to leave this vicinity and escape." Anyway, that is what she
that's a
shouts.
Red
color.
guy is a color?
Oh no.
He introduced himself as the Auburn Gotham Blade.
Auburn's a color?
Yes, Auburn is a color.
Who's a color?
That's in character, by the way.
Oh, then, yeah, Willow will respond in character. Yes, Auburn is a color. I will also briefly print this again, just as a reminder.
That's a color?
And
Yeah,
gonna punch
Auburn.
You next.
What? That is not a well-known color. It's not a primary color. But anyways, I was gonna do exactly this. I was gonna go exactly after her.
Right after the warning as well.
Okay, then, go right ahead.
That is, Ashley is actually gonna, like, before she does this, she's gonna respond like, and you also know this is not a fight we can run from. 'Cause this is dire. This is, if it can chase, if it can kill, it can chase, you know? And I'm gonna attack Damocles and be like, I guess suppose I'll be your opponent this evening. She's
Okay.
gonna use right when I want ya. Draw
If
the
you're
weapon.
reacting with that, let me see how he is going to react.
I'm not reacting, I'm attacking.
Oh, right, attacking, yeah. He is going to, let's see here. Just see here.
I did spend all 3 charge on the thing, by the way.
Oh, I see. He is going to respond with the sword binds us all down to this inferno, as he is going to clash back. That is... You win the first clash, but he does hit you back with 2 consecutive 8s right afterwards.
Fuck me.
Would you like to describe as you clash with Damocles?
Well, I pulled out the gun and I was shooting the thing, but then she started swinging and, well...
It all went downhill from there. We got 90.
Oh no.
40. Yeah, I'll say that you do manage to initially hit him, but your second and third attack, he parries almost perfectly. Like, you know, a fucking longsword parry, he's basically doing that as he strikes you back with pinpoint precision in your stomach and your abdomen. Oh no, let's not get so hasty. Maybe you should actually follow the advice of your friends. Or would you like testing out your chances against the color fixer today?
I sure will try my best.
Aren't we all trying our best? Either way, I'd love to see what your best is. So please do continue.
I hate condescending assholes so much. Out of character.
You're also gonna have 2 bind and 2 bind next scene
Yeah.
and 4 tremor on you.
That's 16 damage.
Yep.
No, this is 15 because I did that. Good fucking lord.
Anyway, next up on the
Limit
docket,
testing.
he has already
Am I
used his
right?
action. So it won't be Damocles with 7 speed, but he's already used his action, so it'll be Lucy up next. Lucy, you can clearly tell in and amongst this group of combatants, there is one out here that is more dressed like a civilian than an actual combatant, as she is nervously fumbling around and staying way back at the corner. And eventually, she does resolve herself. She is going to use cut them off at the next corner on Alphaba. As she speaks up and says, Alphaba, there's an opening over there. Make use of it. She uses this skill on, and Alphaba is not going to respond to it, and is going to gain 2 haste for next turn.
A buffer, eh?
Yep, a buffer. With that being said, up next is indeed Alphaba, who is... She looks back to Lucy and nods. She basically... I think there's some spot over there she can move to. Yeah, there's a spot over there she can move to. And she basically zooms past the combat happening in the front to immediately attack Bough. And she is going to attack with... let's see here. She is going to attack with their formation is broken, maintain the offensive.
Oh,
Oh wow, I love Darkest Dungeon.
absolutely.
I see someone instantly caught the reference.
I also did. I just didn't want to say anything.
I love Darkest Dungeon.
I love that. Bomb is going to respond with Skitter Strike, and I believe Bomb has +2 power to all dice from Excalibur technique from before. Yep, all slashing dice have +2 power for the rest of the scene.
Alrighty. He's gonna go ahead and roll this real quick.
Wonderful. I'm gonna add the +2. Oh, not to the blunt, but to the slash dice. That's gonna be an 8 and a 4.
Alrighty, you do manage to hit, but she hits you back with a very hard blunt attack, dealing 10 blunt damage back to you, and also inflicting 1 fragile. Would you like to describe as you're clashing with your rival?
Absolutely. How's she attacking him? What's she coming in with?
She basically ran up. She basically ran past the front lines to basically get a flank off on you. She came in with a... God, how do you call it? Goading? Yeah, goading. When you try to intentionally provoke someone into attacking, she tried to goad your first attack, and then hit back with a particularly nasty counterattack as you feel your senses being overwhelmed by her G-Corp augments. You know the G-Corp Otis attack, where she's basically just blasting people with her mind? That's basically what she just did to you.
Absolutely. Bomb fell for the goad. Lunges in with a strike of his claws and goes, I will never forgive you for what you did to the commander. And as he falls for it, he's suddenly reeling as he sort of clutches at his head, his antennas twitching, and his entire body seems to almost convulse as blunt is very damaging to him. He did manage to do 2 sinking to her though from the first one.
I've applied it.
Wonderful. And that's his other speed dice as you all watch as the pink begins to turn back to green for a moment as Bomb seems to run out of steam, pushing himself to his limits here.
Alrighty. Up next, in that case, we're going to have the other side of the duo. Bulk, what would you like to do?
Bach is filled with this undying rage, and yet, as the combat begins, something deep in the recesses of his mind, especially when he sees Alphaba attack Bomb, it's this ancient memory dredging up from that smoke and mist of his often addled and weak mind. It was the whole reason he ended up like this. It was everything. It was a single thought that bubbles to the surface. No matter what, Bomb must make it to the extraction point. That was the order he was given that started everything. That is what happened. His voice cuts across the field and goes, you must make it to the extraction point! We cannot let the witch stop us again! Begin a retreat! Tactical retreat! I'll hold them off until then. And seeing that Baum is unable to retreat this round, Bough is going to surge across the battlefield, ordering Baum to begin retreating. And in the meanwhile, he is going to surge across the field and attempt to target this individual with their 1 remaining speed die.
Azrael, I see. Okay, what skill are you using against him?
He is going to use Heartbeat.
I see. He is going to respond with, please keep up. Quetz hasn't played in a long time.
Oh, sorry, wait, no. They I believe they declare their skill, and then I choose what I use.
Oh, right. He's
correct?
going to use please keep up. Quetz hasn't played in a long time. How would you like to react?
Yes, You know what? I got the light regen for it. You know what? I'm actually going to use Get Up, the War Isn't Over. I've yet to use that skill.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'm going to use Get Up, the War Isn't Over. And I shall roll that.
Alrighty, he is going to respond with a skill. Wow, he got a fucking mid-roll! Okay. Lordy.
Alright. Bough is going to gain 2 charge. I am not going to activate its after-use effect. But as Bough has this calmness, as his ego wraps around his limbs, allowing him to move with a fluidity he normally cannot, he comes in and guards. He baits out the attack, wins the first clash. He's going to gain another 2 charge, up to 4. Then he's going to, and I believe he deals stagger damage? No. Yeah,
You don't deal stagger damage.
No.
You do deal blood damage, though.
Yes. So wins, bumps, and then deals 6 blunt and gains another charge. And I am going to gain 2 additional emotion points for the clash. And that is Bough's turn. As he baits out the attack, and despite the redness in his eye, he stares down the figure and goes, Extraction! The war will be won with extraction! And Bough ends his turn.
Alrighty, that was a good turn. Next up on the docket, we have Ashi again. What would you like to do? Well, I've already... No, you haven't used your second action yet. Angela, are you there? Oh, she's
Angela?
muted.
Oh.
Well, when did that happen?
I have no clue. It is your action,
Okay,
nevertheless.
Yes. Ashley is gonna like raise her finger now that she noticed the threat, and she's going to pull out, like, she has her gun right now. She's going to unscrew the drill, which is a multi-material drill, and she's going to swap it for a high HSS drill. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick, a pause.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna go again. At the red larper.
Alright. At Azrael.
I think charge has to be applied first if I want to use it, or the game is not gonna compute it. That's what I think happened last time.
Yeah, you do need to indicate that you're using charge. This is an unopposed
No,
attack, by
I
the
think
way.
if I don't have charge count on my person, the game is not gonna roll with advantage. And I think that's what happened last time.
Oh, I
did
see.
this. So now we will see for sure. Either way.
Alrighty, well, go ahead and do an unopposed attack.
Yeah, see, I should have seen a roll. Can I say that I get 3 charge because last time I didn't use my advantage at all?
Well, did you
That's
use
what you
this
should be seeing.
before?
Yes, I used my
Okay.
3 charge on my 3 coins, but because I didn't have charge count on my token, it didn't re-roll. It just rolled normally. Even though it should have rolled normally. So I guess in a way, I didn't spend 3 charge. Can I just say that I get it?
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, let me calculate all the damage you're doing, because holy fucking shit, you're hitting this guy like a truck.
Yeah, I just have to adjust the material.
25, 8, 27, 10, 17. Sure, okay. Health bar. 8, 11. Okay, that is 11
She
minus
cracks her neck like,
197.
Let me work this through.
189. 179. Okay, you deal a considerable hit against this guy as he reels back in pain, obviously being caught off guard and not being able to do much of anything against. Obviously not being able to do anything against your attack. You hit him where it fucking hurts, and you deal a lot of damage to him, almost to the point where, like, he is nearly brought to stagger, actually. So yeah, you hit him very hard. Next up would be Devlin. What would you like?
Did you attack?
Huh? No, he didn't do an attack. He couldn't react.
What? That wasn't the guy I was targeting.
Wait,
I'm
really?
targeting the red mist. I went against the
Oh
red
my
mist.
god.
He wants the call.
The red
He
larp.
wants the caller.
Oops, sorry.
There's two red
Definitely.
larpers here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There is
fucking
a red larper.
clarify next time, please.
Yeah, can you
Well,
check? Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm here. Like,
Okay, well, sorry.
I thought that was. It's fine.
Okay, well, either way, we continue. 9,
Yeah, well,
201,
See the rolls.
111. What is that damage? That is 19. That is 29 damage.
I can't see the rolls, apparently.
They
Chat
can't
is not
see the
scrolled
rolls?
down.
What the fuck? Why not?
Click the
It's
arrow.
Oh,
not
because it's not
scroll
scrolling down.
down, I
Fuck
think.
me. Oops.
Yeah.
There you go, chat. Sorry, there's so much to manage here. I hope you can excuse me. Also, he's not at 3
It's
HP.
fine, it's fine. I can
it's
see
fine.
why you'd think I was talking about the old red larper, but now there's a new red larper. My bad.
There's two of them.
There's two
Here's
of
the
them?
nasty road chat.
Let me see.
Oh my
Okay.
god, the rolls!
Yeah, no, your
See,
rolls
that's
are...
what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do.
Oh,
you
wait,
see?
actually. Yeah, wait a second. Hold on, if you're targeting this guy, he could have fucking reacted. What am I doing? Okay, we're rolling it back. He's actually reacting. Ugh, sorry.
No, it's fine. That was my intention. My intention was to attack him again, clash again with him.
We'll see what he does here. He is going to use this skill, I think. Is he going to use the skill? Yeah, he's going to use the skill. He's going to use the flow cannot be stopped in response. He rolls a 7 and a 10. So, you managed to hit to the first attack, but he hits you back very hard, and he actually destroys, well, I mean, you've already used all your speed die,
don't have
but he would have destroyed his speed die had you had the one remain unused. And, yeah, clash happens. He takes 4 damage and then 10 damage, so that's 14. 76. 26. You do get hit by 10 slashing damage and 3 tremor for sinking. So go ahead and account for that while we move onwards. Anyway, next up on the docket would be Meaty. Meaty, what would you like to do? Hold on, I did this guy's side. There we go.
9 tremor, by the way. On
9
her.
tremor?
On him.
Okay.
No, it's like,
Okay.
now it should be 9. Yeah.
Yep, thanks.
Minnie could hold her action, but I think if no one does this mechanic of the fight, I don't think anyone's gonna do this. Minnie would like to use her speed die to run to the adjacent room.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No. Bough turns, and despite the fact that, like, moments ago he was trying to kill you, he goes, "Great work, soldier! Begin the extraction!"
Minnie starts like sprinting to the other room, and like as she sprints to the other room, you can hear her like scream, "I'm running away from you!" I don't know if that picked up on the mic or not.
It's like half picked up.
Kinda.
Kind of.
May screamed like, I'm running away from you! Like pointing at Bough, and like she flees. You did almost try to cave her head in. And that's my turn.
Alrighty, so you will run to the adjacent room with your turn, and next up would be... Oh, hold on, I was still... Where the fuck is it? Okay. Peter, you've already had your 6, and Bough, you've already used your 5 speed die. Damocles has already used his 5 speed die. Damocles is using his 4 speed die. Let us see here what Dabby is gonna do. What is this guy going to do, actually? He has 3 light. I think he will use... Let's see here. Actually, he is going to use... will you finally see there's a sword for you too. Against Ashley. Or no, actually, he's gonna change target. He is going to use it against Briar, I think. And I will actually reveal this roll before you do anything, because it is important. So here is the roll. I will also reveal the skill. So yeah.
This attack can not be used in response to another. Okay. So, I can respond, right?
You can respond if you'd like.
Okay.
You can also intentionally... Hold on, I will actually pull up Cascading Pressure as a mechanic, because that is also being brought up. Here is what Cascading Pressure is like.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
She will respond with enthralling thorns.
Alrighty, go ahead and respond then. That is oh wow, you actually completely mess him up there. You win all those clashes. And also, let me highlight that art. That's beautiful. Gosh. So yeah, would you like to... Hold on, I will actually briefly describe what Damocles is doing here. He is basically what is happening, like, here. He is sprinting to the middle of the battlefield, and he approaches you with a... How would I say it? Obviously, he's about to draw the blade at you, but there's something special about the blade in particular. It is gleaming with an unnaturally, like, luminescent glint on it. It's almost like there's an unnatural amount of light reflecting on the sword, or it is just simply glowing by itself. But you, of course, managed to win the clash. He tries to poke you, he tries to stab you with his sword, but you manage to deflect him completely and throw him off course. That is going to deal... Let me calculate how much damage that is going to deal to him, actually, real quick. Let's see if chat can also see. That is going to 9 against a 3. That is going to be 6 stagger damage. That is a 0. 120. 160 to 120. 10 piercing damage. 120 to 110. 376 to 366. And then lastly, Clash win on the... Oh no, wait, he doesn't use the guard. That's saved, actually. The last die, that is completely saved, and you could save it as well.
Okay.
So yeah. As you completely deflect his blade, he's going to do, like, an annoying, like, tisk with his tongue. I don't know, like, annoying click. You know, like, when you're, like, frustrated, you gotta click your tongue in frustration. That's basically what he does. You'd really reject the gift of the light like that? So be it, I suppose. And he retracts his blade. Next up on the docket would be Willow. Wow, she's not had an action this entire time, actually. Or up until this very moment. Lordy. Willow is going to use... She's actually going to use Extended Strike against Damocles, I think. Or actually, what is that save die that he has? Trigger Tremor Burst. No, that's a very strong save die. He is actually... I think going to attack Lucy way... she's going to attack Lucy way in the back. As you will once again see her Mancatcher extend outwards, almost like... Yes?
If she's going to, Bach will turn and go, leave the scientists to me. I have a plan.
Alright. Then yeah, as she extends her Mancatcher out to a whip, she'll respond back with, I'll trust you on that front. Just make sure you get out alive.
Next round, we will begin the extraction.
Yeah. Alright. As next up, what happens is, once again, she extends her Mancatcher out like... basically extends down like a whip. And from this end of the room, she actually manages to hit all the way to the other end of the room with an extended strike. As she basically just whips at Lucy from halfway across the room. And Lucy, being a non-combatant, is obviously not fit to deal with any of this. She is going to take that completely unopposed to her, and is going to take a fuck ton of damage, actually. So that is 7 damage. That is going to increase to 8. So 82. 6 is going to increase to the larger number. So 75. 5 is going to increase to a 6. So that is 61 damage. In terms of stagger, she is going to take... Hold on. 7, 6, 13, 18... 18, 21 stagger damage. Yep. Okay. 29 to 29 out of 50. Here we go. And she is also going to gain some bleed. She is going to gain this arm, or feeble, I mean, and fragile from all of that. And she responds. Lucy, obviously being a non-combatant, she basically yells out as she gets hurt and screams to the rest, you guys do a better job, goddammit, you're letting the enemies through! And up next on the docket would be Asriel, but he has had his turn already. It is Damocles' turn. He is actually, in response to what Lucy just said, he is going to actually hold a speed die and save it for later, in case an ally gets targeted again. And up next is the Willow again, funnily enough. Is she going to be trolling?
Bach says, yeah. Oh, is she going to withdraw?
I'm
Bach?
Is she or is she not?
It's her second action.
Bach?
She's coincidentally just going again.
Yeah, Bach is going to say, target her again. Push the offensive. We can break through.
You got that, but this is overextending me a little bit. As you do notice, she's getting exhausted, and there's no more light left. So yeah.
I imagine Damocles is going to try and intercept.
Yep, Damocles is of course going to try to intercept. He is going to use... Let's see what he's going to use here. Actually.
Can you intercept an intercept?
No, that's not possible.
Yes.
You would, in all technicality, be intercepting Willow, and you'll be the target of the attack.
Can't be intercepted if you intercept the interceptor.
He is going to use... We see here. He's going to use Mirror Mirror, who's my living proof here, since it's one of his last remaining actions this turn. He's going to roll a 10. Okay. So... Can only be used once per scene if cascading tremor. Okay. Let me also reveal that skill since it's now been used. And basically... I will say, of course, preferably like how it's said, I can't really say it, I can't really represent it on the map because the map is a little bit cluttered and I'd like to not clutter it up further. But Damocles is basically going to run past the entirety of everyone here and basically go way up to Willow to punch her before she can even get the first hit off and completely catches her off guard with a very strong 10 slashing damage. Thankfully, she doesn't have sinking or tremor on her, so she avoids the worst of the punishment. Well, let me see if her chat can see it. Okay, they can see it. However, the rest of the attacks do go through, as Lucy is going to get attacked by a 5 and a 3, which is going to increase to a 7 and a 5. 7 and a 5, that is together 12. So 61 goes down to 49. 12 is going to decrease down to 29 stagger from to 17 stagger. She once again just absolutely lays it on goddamn Lucy in the back. The poor goddamn non-combatant of all of this, and just buffing her allies. Being beaten to death by a fucking man-catcher, basically. She is going to get more fragile. And she is going to get more feeble. Next up on the docket would be... Bough.
Oh, Bough goes, in order to successfully retreat, one must cut off all avenues. You have allied yourself with a wicked witch. And Bough is going to surge across the battlefield and attempt to take out Lucy.
Alrighty then, go ahead. There's nothing anyone can do here.
Yeah, he's gonna pop ego.
Or wait, I need to remember. Can you intercept with a save die? Let me recall.
Only if you have
You
like.
can intercept with a save dice if you have aggro.
If you have aggro. Okay,
only
never mind then. Yeah, that's going to be an uncontested attack. You're just going to straight up attack her.
Excellent.
Jesus.
He's going to, on use, he gains some charge. Am I going to spend charge on this? Yeah, I'm going to spend charge on this.
Kill the child.
Sometimes it's about sending a message.
Lords. Okay. That is... Well, okay, let me just...
A child?
It's not a child, by the way. She is an adult.
Yeah. I am going to spend... I gain 4 charge. I'm going to spend 4 charge. So this is going to be 20 plus 12. That is 32 damage.
32 damage. Lordy almighty. 49 will be 32. That'll be 17. Yep, 17 health. And
Awesome.
I will say you just automatically stagger with this. There's no way she would have actually remained unstaggered there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. He points and says,
Take this one down!
Absolutely. And the moment Bomb is given the command, he is going for the kill. And he's
Alrighty.
going to use Excalibur technique. I should ask, I've never used this twice in a turn. It says for the rest of the scene, your slash gain +2 power. Does that increase it to 4? Or is that
it would
only...
stack.
It's only in a
Yes.
clash,
Yes.
so...
No, it's not on a clash. It's on use.
Oh, on use, then yeah, it would increase.
Yeah. Holy.
Okay, well, hold on, let me...
What is it, 12?
I will say you're gonna take her out here, but there are gonna be a few things that happen. Give me a second.
No, also Damocles has 3 bleed, by the way.
Give me a second, I'm doing some stuff in the background real quick.
No worries. I can just describe, the moment Bob has been commanded, he's going for the kill. He doesn't care who is on the battlefield. If you are on the battlefield, you are a combatant, regardless of how you are supporting the fight.
Alrighty then. Then yeah, you are going to hit her very hard. Actually, I will describe. The first hit goes through, but how should I say it? The first hit goes through. It manages to land a very devastating goddamn attack on Lucy way in the back here. But as you are about to do the second attack, she looks panicked. Her expression is panicked. Her defenses are crumbling, and she like, her eyes are darting around the room in panic. She fumbles she quickly grabs something within her coat, some kind of device, and she is going to say to her allies, God damn it, you guys got this! Just beat them up, okay? I'll meet you back at the abandoned facility. As she pulls out this device, she is going to press a button on it, and a blue shimmer will envelop her, as she is basically doing the Philip library food out thing, and she will be teleporting out of combat.
Never mind, I hate her now.
So she's going to leave combat.
Deserter. And Bomb looks down at where she's teleported from and says, Commander, the combatant has fled the battlefield. Shall we target our force on the witch?
Negative. Traction. The mission is extraction.
I will say, as all that happens, Damocles is going to look away back at, like, basically the place Lucy used to be, and, you know, her being gone. And of course, Baum and... Since Baum and Willow were doing a lot of the attacking there on Lucy, he's going to take a cursory glance over their bloody weapons and sigh. You know, I wanted to play nicely here, but if you're gonna play like that, and he is going to, a passive here is going to be triggered from Damocles, and he's going to gain 2 strength. 2 strength and 2 endurance for the rest of the fight. Ta-da. And that shall be that action as Lucy leaves combat. Next up would be Devlin. What would you like to do?
Devlin is going to Dragonfire Suplex against Azrael again.
Okay, go ahead, I suppose. That is going to be an unopposed attack.
So that second die will be a 9, not a 5. He's going to grab Azrael by the face and just slam him into the wall, and as he hits the wall, there's going to be a bright flash as basically a ball of fire erupts around him. This will leave... Azrael will end up at 14 burn, and the other 2 will end up at 6.
Okay. Let me go ahead and add that for them real quick. I've already done the calculations. Yeah, you managed to absolutely get a wallop on him as, well, he is left completely out in the open and you fucking... Well, yeah, you do smash him against the wall with an insane amount of force. Azrael grunts under the pain and the sheer force that is being put up by everyone. He's going to angrily say to Damocles, "Hey, Dammy, can you goddamn stop playing around for a second? Can you please fucking do something about this?" Oh, come on. Oh, come on now, Azzy. I was just being cordial about this. But I suppose, yeah, we can't stop playing around for now. Sorry, everyone, but you're treating my friends a bit too badly here.
Devlin's gonna just ignore it, point it directly into Azrael's face, and just go, "I said I didn't like you."
Lord. Okay, next up would be Briar. You've already used one action, I think, in response to something else, so I'm gonna...
Yeah.
So, your second one dice. What would you like to do with it?
Saving to clash against Damocles.
Yes. Briar will will try to attack Damocles again with her thorns.
Alrighty.
Like a thorn whip. Yeah.
So against Damocles, let's see what he is going to do here. He is going to use... Let's use a new skill here. He is going to use Sinking in Tears for the Threat Snap. So he rolls. go ahead and roll your
7.
skill. Or have you already rolled?
Yeah. Yeah, there.
Alrighty. So first one is neutral, second one you win, and third one he wins.
Alright.
So yeah. Let me calculate real quick what the heck is happening here. That is 3 bleed for him. 3 bleed.
Okay.
And that will be... Well, the first one is a clash neutral. The third die, you do get hit by that. You take 3 blood damage, and you gain 2 sinking from the third die.
Alright.
3 point damage minus your protection, which I think ends up making it 0.
Yeah, actually.
I see,
No,
I see.
I have...
Oh, there's no
Yeah,
minimum?
I have 4. Yeah. 4. And then he takes 1 from the thorns.
Of
Because I gain
course.
thorns as soon as I lose the clash.
Let me go ahead and
Crazy.
reduce that on him. I also need him to take the 11 damage. So that'll be 12 damage. 54... 354 health. And... 99 stagger. Okay then. Next up on the docket will be Damocles, but he's already used his action. So it will be the next round. Everyone go ahead and roll your speed die. And also remember to gain your strength and endurance back. That does not save between turns, as it turns out.
Right.
Oh, alright, I'll do that after this roll.
Yeah, go ahead
Was
and
it
add it
2
afterwards.
endurance, free strength, or 2 strength, 3
2
endurance?
strength, 3 endurance.
Strength.
Briar
No.
gets 3
Okay,
strength.
for Briar, it's 3 strength, 3 endurance. For everyone else, it's 2 of each.
Oh,
Oh, 2 each.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 of each.
Oh, it's 2 each. On earlier was 3 endurance, FYI.
Well, you might have been mistaken for the person who was synchronizing with the Golden Bough, and those
I
who
swear
weren't.
it wasn't.
yeah, I think
No,
that's
it
probably
wasn't.
what happened.
That's probably
don't
it,
worry
alright.
about it. It's fine.
Yeah,
How do I apply it again?
okay.
In the statuses.
Give me a second. I will
did.
briefly, actually, since there is a bit of a pause here, I am going to reveal one of Damocles' passives here. As the turn rolls over and he sees his allies slowly crumbling, he is going to start decide to look in a little bit more as this pops up, this passive. So he is going to gain, let me see, 2 more speed die. So that's a 7. He is going to gain 2 more light regen, so that's a 5. That makes him go up to 7 light, actually. And... hold on, give me a second. Oh, whoops. And am I forgetting anything
actually,
else?
hold it.
Some strength and endurance as well. So he has 3 endurance and 3 strength right now. And let me go ahead and roll for all of the guys here. Faba, Damocles, Azrael, Damocles again. Willow, Damocles, Faba.
Rice, bind is disgusting.
Yeah.
Wait,
Good
why?
lord.
Oh, hold on.
It's
I
just
think.
not. They're numbered. It's just not showing up on the overlay. It's
Yeah.
fine.
What is not showing up?
I don't know what the issue was. I'm gonna be honest.
The what was?
There's a bunch of dice that are showing up as question marks even after they're rolled, but they're
Oh,
labeled.
you need to sort of like click
on the
on them. It weirdly like doesn't update just quite yet.
Oh yeah.
The 2 dice for Damocles. Hold on, I might try to remove him from combat and add him back. Because those last few dice were not rolling. I'll just roll for him again, real quick. Because since I added those 2 speed die later, those weren't actually changing. There we go. Okay, so...
Bach overlays the battlefield and realizes any advantage they've gained by removing a action from the economy has been cancelled out, and he goes,
It's almost like a color fixture was holding back before, and he's gonna slowly start holding less back. That being...
I got this team. I got 2 1s. Just trust me.
That being said,
Got 2
first,
ones and 0 emotion points because sinking is fucking me up. But we got this.
that being said, first up on the docket is Alphaba, actually. She is going to continue her rivalry with Bough, I think. And she is going to use... Let's see here, actually. She is going to use Order against Bough. Ta-da.
Absolutely. I'm going to have Bomb react with Excalibur technique again.
Alrighty, go ahead
And
and
that
roll.
gives them a +2, and he gets to re-roll that first dice because of slashing style. So that is an 11 and a 7.
Okay, you managed to overpower her, actually. She is going to briefly, however, give... Because of the effects of the skill, she is going to give 2 protection to Azrael. And any...
I believe that only triggers on a hit.
Oh, never mind. Okay, goodbye, Azrael. You're not getting protection.
And as she comes in towards him, Bombs immediately on the defensive as he lashes out, the pink beginning to peel away again as he says, "The commander gave an order, but if you are going to continue to pursue, I will ensure that you perish."
Ooh, okay. Yeah, as you overpowered Alphaba, she... At first, there was a cocky confidence in her attitude, but now she's reading from the attack and becoming ever less so cocky, saying, "You goddamn failure of a soldier. Only reason you're performing so well is because of that golden bow."
I am not the one who failed G-Corp.
Did either of us really win in the end? But that's a tale for another day, I think.
His antenna twitches.
Next up...
And
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, and I believe even though he's next in the initiative, he's used his speed die
You have?
to
Yeah.
respond.
Mini attack?
Well,
Left.
yeah, Meaty can actually attack here. In fact, moving past Bow, it is now Meaty's turn.
I'm going to use
but
both of my dice action to get the fuck out of here. See ya,
Okay.
fellas.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, right. Since you're in a different room, you can't... you're not with the action, where the action is happening. So you can only really move,
You can hold
if you'd
your,
like.
you can hold your die
Yeah.
and get ready for it, because I have a feeling we're all about to come screaming into that room.
I mean, he's gonna go over to this button and fucking lock you all in there.
God.
You wouldn't, right?
The ultimate display.
That's so funny. No, Minnie's gonna hold her action.
Alrighty.
Quick question. I can just use it whenever, right? Yeah, whenever
You can
someone's
use
in
it
the room.
in
yeah,
response to, like...
Or you
Can
get to
use
use
it
it
in
at the end of the round.
response.
Yeah, either end of the round
Gotcha.
or whenever an enemy attacks your ally, basically.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right.
That being said, you're not in the room, so you can't just like a fucking cartoon character extend your arm outwards to try to parry it or some such. Anyway,
Yeah,
that
alright.
anyway, that being said, moving on over, Damocles. He had a calm demeanor, and he was playing he was rather jovial in his body language before, but now he is taking it a bit more seriously. He's getting in a proper stance, and it is vaguely reminiscent of a Sync Fixer, the stance that he has, but not quite, as he is going to proceed to charge at... Hold on, is my OBS working? My OBS is working? Okay. He's going to proceed to use... let's see here what he uses. Maybe he's going to be a bit mean here, actually. Let's see here. Is he going to be mean? Yeah, you know what? He is going to be mean, actually, since you're punching his friends. He is going to use the flow cannot be stopped against... Against Briar, actually.
Alright.
So he's going to roll. There you go.
Alright.
How would you like to respond?
Briar is going to respond with by efflorescing her ego and actually manifesting, Dorn Russian.
Alrighty. Manifest your
responding
ego.
without. Oh.
Holy moly. Okay. Would you like to describe your action as you're pulling out your ego?
That's a natural crit.
Oh, Taru,
my God.
actually. Holy shit.
So basically, you can see that Briar actually extends her lance, and from it you see lots of thorns growing all around her, and she looks at everyone and says, "Oh, these thorns, we are all connected by it, and with it, we will all become friends." And everyone, 5 people. Five of my friends will all gain 2 thorns. I will gain 5 thorns, and then and then she will use her attack. So I guess she wins that one.
Alrighty. Yeah, you do hit very hard as the attack comes in. Damocles attempts to block it, but it manages to still get through his goddamn defenses, even if he is looking in a bit more than usual, as he reels back. But in that big attack, you leave yourself open and vulnerable, and he is going to hit you back with 9 slashing damage and destroy one of your unused speed dices. And also inflict you 3 tremor for sinking.
Alright. He does take 10 damage though, because it spends my thorns.
Okay.
He takes 10 damage, and then Azrael takes 5, and Elfavo takes 5 as well.
Okie dokie, let me account for that real quick. 165. You are 176. Okay, there we go.
And then after that, since I gain after I finished my skill, I gained 2 thorns, so Damocles takes another 2.
I see, okay. Let me reduce his health by a little bit more.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay.
And he takes 2 bleed. Sorry.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's totally not like I'm struggling to keep up here or anything.
Yeah.
Nah, like, really, it's fine. Anyway, that all being said, you now have no more actions left. Since you used the one action and he decided to break your other speed die. With that, Damocles is going to... How much stores do you have right now, actually? You have 2. Okay. With Damocles' next action, because he has 7 speed, and right after the god have 8 speed. He is going to... Let's see here. I think he's going to be a meanie panini. Is he going to be mean? Let's see, what would be absolutely horrible to use here? He shall use... Gleaming Blade, maybe? Hold on, if target dice... I'll just recover. Start. I see. He is going to use Trembling Tread as the sword sways here. Against Briar. Unopposed, because no one can intercept. And he is going to roll. That'll be 7 blood damage coming towards you, and 10 slashing damage coming towards you, and 4 tremor.
Alright. So that's 17. No, 16, because I got -1. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and calculate all that. I will reduce his HP down by 4, because thorns. Owie. But yeah. Tell me once you've got that all calculated, we can move on to the next person. Or actually, I can already move on to the next person. We can just let you calculate that in the back. Meaty, it is your turn. Your Still over there.
Every time it's my turn, the urge to close the door on everyone grows stronger and stronger. That's not Minnie's thing. That's just an Archie thing. I guess I'll hold my action again.
I suppose so.
Yeah, Minnie holds her action in her mind. She's like, God, where's everyone? What's taking them so long? And she holds.
Righty. Give me a second. Next up on the docket will be Azrael. He is going to... We'll see what he does here. He's a little bit covered up by everyone else. I'm gonna move him down.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The color fixer takes gets more 2 more bleed.
Okay, sure. Bleed. I will trigger the first bleed he had though, because he did have 1 bleed before. But yeah, there we go. 2 bleeds. That's right. Okay, there we go. Next up on the docket, Azrael. He is going to use... He's also admittedly getting a little bit peeved off. I think he's going to use a big attack here. Hold on, Damocles, your fat ass, get it out of the way. I need to see this guy's light.
The cake is ready, I know.
Okay. He is going to... Hold on, he should use Remember to what end I feed you, actually, but... He might just go ahead and not use that. Let's see here. He is going to use Please Keep Up, Quetch Quetch hasn't played in a long time again. He is going to use Spoice on the very first die. And he is going to attack... I think he's going to attack Devlin with it. He's getting really peeved off and annoyed with just how much he is getting beat up by him, so he's going to hit you back quite hard, spending points on the first die. So there we go.
That is a 12.
Maybe also account for his bleeding meanwhile, because he is bleeding to death actively. Self-bleed, my beloved.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna do the same thing. So.
Alrighty. You are hit by the first slash attack. You take 2 bleed and 12 slashing damage. And you clap back immediately, dealing 13 blood damage, and of course, burning everyone yet again.
I'll do the calculations. Give me a second.
Thank you, that would help greatly. 35, and then 13 blunt. Takes a little bit less. That'll be 13, 13, 13. What is 13 association? 45. 45.
Say that again.
Damocles, not Damocles. Azrael will have 13 burn.
Okay.
Everybody else is gaining 5 more.
Okay. So 3 to 8. Dammy, what do you have? 3 to 8 burn. Okay. Alrighty then. I have accounted for the burn. Next up on the docket will be Bough. What would you like to do?
So, I want to ask something real quick.
Go ahead.
I know I can use a speed dice so I can retreat. However, Briar has used both her speed dice and she has the golden bow inside of her. Can I use my speed dice to cause Briar to retreat? Is that allowed with her permission, or is that not something I can do?
That is not something... Well, do I want to allow it? Hold on. Let me think if I want to allow the rule of cool here.
Do a might check to see if Bomb can chuck her across.
I would argue it would be an agility check to see if you can hurry Briar across the battlefield.
You know what? Sure. if y'all are helping each other escape, then I think, yeah, we could allow this. Rule of cool. Yeah, you can help other people retreat from battle.
Yay!
Yeah.
How many dice do I get? How many dice for this attempt?
Unless Briar is actively putting up resistance from you moving her,
Nah.
this goes
It's not.
automatically.
Oh!
It goes automatically.
Yay.
Awesome. In that case, Bomb looks to you, Briar, and says, "Friend Briar, we have been given the order to retreat. You must get out of here at all costs." And is going to basically leap across to try to hurry her out, although Bomb himself cannot make it out yet. He's going to be trying to retreat as soon as possible unless someone else helps him. But Briar, Bomb's got you to the other end where Vinny is.
Yeah,
I'll just move him here. He's still on the battlefield, but he's
yeah. We
closer to
could
this
say that
area.
you make an opening for Briar to escape from. Basically, that's basically what's happening. Wait, I am gonna move you to apart though, because otherwise it's cluttered.
Is everyone giving up?
Yeah.
Briar, where the hell is everyone else?
They're still fighting, but we will.
What?
We are going for a tactical retreat, apparently. Whatever
I
that
thought we
means.
decided that ages ago. Come on.
Whatever that means, I didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, next up on the docket would be Devlin, but he's already used his 6-speed die. Then it is 2 of Damocles' actions, dear lord. He is going to save one speed die and attack with the other one. He is going to... Who hasn't he attacked yet? I think he's going to attack Bulk, actually. Bulk, you will be targeted by... Let me see here what he has. What is your sinking and tremor? Okay. He is
Currently
going to
0.
target you with Gleaming Blade.
Has he used that skill before?
Nope, not yet.
Sorry. Okay. Bach sees the writing on the wall. He sees the tactical position they're in. Bach is going to choose not to respond. He is going to take this unopposed.
Okay. Damocles rushes up and with with 2 very precise strikes slash you across the length of your body. You'll be taking 30 slashing damage and 9 pierce damage, and you'll also gain 3 sinking and 2 tremor.
Okay. Whew. I actually don't gain the tremor and the sinking that are clashes because I did not clash.
Yep, you didn't. He didn't get a clash win.
So
For a
I
clash
will-
did not happen.
For a clash did not happen. I will take that 3 sinking and 2 tremor. I will take that 13 damage thanks to my weakness. That's up to 15, but I have charge barrier, so I'm going to reduce that down, and I'm just going to take 11 as the barrier of electricity that forms around him shatters, and he's going to take up by 2, down by 4, 11, so that is 64. Wait, 64 would be 11, and then takes 9 pierce flat, so that is down to 55 HP, and for stagger, that is just 13 plus 9, that is 22. 45 minus 22 is 23.
I'll go ahead and move on with the turn, Kat, if you don't mind.
Right. Yeah. Bach gets just slammed with this blade, and he moves, he flinches, the box like sails back, but Bach just endures it. There's calculations running behind that red eye, and he lets the turn go.
Alrighty then. Next up will be Elba's turn. Let's see here what she does. She is going to yell out to her 2 allies and say, the little whippersnapper might not be here anymore, but still, their positions are breaking. Press the offensive. Astral, take the other one. And Elphaba is going to rush up to Devlin and attack him with their formation is broken, maintain the offensive. Or no, actually, she's gonna use a new skill. She will use more dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Hell.
So give me a second here. Where is that skill? God damn it. There we go. There it is. Boom.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Devlin's not gonna respond to that.
Yeah. Yep.
Hold on.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, you do actually hit the first... You do actually counter the first one. I forget, in the system, is it reused, or is that only
It's reused. It's reused if it's reused if you win.
Well, you hit Alpha Bar. Go ahead and... Oh
And
my
then an
god,
eight-
you win both clashes
Oh
by
my
one.
God.
What the fuck?
Just,
My God.
just kick the old woman
not gonna get
twice.
it.
Not care.
Jesus, okay. Devlin is straight up Devlin it one now.
Yeah, he's definitely in it.
He's
I should have taken
definitely
1 damage from one of those. Hold on.
80 down to 72. Down to 6 damage, 276 down to 270, 270 down to 262. Okay, and you just absolutely just fucking punish her for trying to like even engage with you in the slightest.
Each time she tries to get an attack in, I just end up backhanding her across the face.
No.
She gets like
Devlin does
profoundly
that.
annoyed. She's like, how would you say it? She's like holding her head with like a one hand in pure frustration, just gripping it. Like either it looks like she is having a very bad headache, which she probably would be from her Chico mutations, or she's getting very frustrated. It's probably a mixture of both. In the
Sorry,
meanwhile,
ma'am.
what did you
I'm
say?
a bit busy with your. I'm a bit busier with your weaker counterpart over here.
Shut up, you plebeian. I'll get you next time. Next up is Asriel, actually, who is going to decide to target Ashley. Let's see how much boys he has here, actually. Is that 6 boys? That is 6 boys. Oh, he's going to be mean, actually. He's going to be very,
be
very
mean?
mean.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's going to use just a little more blood, and use some poise. On probably...
I'm gonna be a little meaner.
Okay. Let's see who wins the melee competition. Roll.
Ooh.
Okay. So let's see here what happens. The 13 you hit. You managed to do quite a considerable hit to him. That is 13 pierce damage. He retaliates with a massive slam down on his greatsword. As he deals 15 damage back to you and inflicts you with 4 bleed. And then you retaliate back with 10 blunt damage dealt. So give me a second. Let me calculate that real quick. That is 23 total.
6 tremor.
Brings him down
way.
to... Thank you for that. Brings him down to this amount. Actually, some resistance against this in particular. No, not that much. 6 tremor. Let us see here. Ta-da. Okay, and that shall be his action. Next up on the docket will be Buck. What would you like to do?
Bach sees the writing on the wall. He understands what's happening. He understands that their only method now to get away from this fight and to beat a color fixer is retreat. He's going to go, "Soldiers, they'll pursue the Bough. Buy us time and die honorably, or follow. The choice is yours." And with that, Bomb is going to use one of his speed die to force Bomb to retreat.
Absolutely. Bomb will say, "Understood, Commander," and we'll retreat. I'll space him out more. There you go.
Yeah, space out, please. Alrighty then. So you retreat and use your speed die for that.
So in the combat tracker, Damocles is between my 2 actions. I'm not sure if players go first or if it's by
Oh,
the
wait, did I
order.
make him a player on accident? Hold on, he might be
Yeah,
using...
I was gonna.
Yeah, he's using
Damage
initiative,
is an
initiative
alpha.
type player. I fixed that.
Okay,
you
cheating.
can go again.
Okay, great.
think it
Hawk
makes
is going to
sense.
use his second action, and he is going to retreat.
Alrighty then. Damocles is next up on the docket, because he has 4 speed. He is going to target... Who is he going to target? He actually doesn't have much light. What the heck can he do?
Oh yeah.
He is going to target probably Devlin since he still has quite a bit of HP. Let's see here. Will he use anything new? No, he's gonna use Trembling Threats as the... Or no, he's gonna use Sinking in Tears before the threats snap. There you go.
Devlin will respond. I don't think I've used this skill yet, I'm gonna be honest. With Rising Heat.
Alrighty. Alright, so you block a portion or... Oh, no, actually. That's an evade. You cancel out the evade. It's not an on-evade, so you don't get too sinking. But he, unfortunately, does overpower you pretty greatly. With a 12 slashing damage incoming and a 10 blunt damage incoming. Both. The first hit, inflicting 2 sink. Or no, you actually get 4 sinking, because he clash wind. So yeah, 12 slash, 10 blunt, 4 sinking.
Yeah. Doing math.
Alrighty. Fair enough.
Actually, I don't think the third die clashed because Devlin only rolled 2 die.
What
yeah,
did you
third
say?
die didn't clash.
Yeah, third die didn't clash.
Yes.
Oh, wait, so that is... Yeah, okay, that's only 2 sinking, never mind.
Okay.
That's a good catch, thank you. Next up would be... well, Bough, but he's already, like, used his actions. Briar's also used his actions. Next up will be Damocles again, actually. He's going for a double whammy. Next up, he is going to... Oh, he has no light. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah.
You ran out.
Ran out of light. No more light generation.
Out of juice, buddy?
What did you say?
Out of juice, buddy?
What, do you actually say that in character or what?
Yeah.
She would say that.
He would say that.
She
No.
would say that.
No, not quite. Though I suppose you're putting up more resistance than I initially thought you would. And he is going to use... What is he going to use here? Is he going to use this? The main target has... Hold on. Is he going to be meaty? Yeah, I'm not sure. He's going to use a Mirror Mirror, who's my living proof against Ashley. Boom. How would you like to respond?
Me and my mouth.
Me when I intentionally provoke a color fixer. Whoopsie doo.
Me and my fucking mouth, huh? I
Fuck your
guess
Trevor.
I have to respond with
That's a minimum
Engineering
roll,
math.
by the way.
Oh my god, you're right.
man.
Smile.
Let me do a plus.
Well, that's not minimum at all.
Yeah,
I
I did not design this encounter thinking that a color fixture was gonna be easy to fight. Surprise.
Yeah.
Can Devlin, like, say over Ashley's shoulder, Ashley, make yourself scarce, yeah?
What does that mean?
It means leave.
Well, I can't. That's my second Litecoin. So let me just calculate because this is annoying. The skill has a lot of options here. And okay.
Speed die is using this? What's the value on
Sorry?
the speed die using this skill?
It's 3.
I'm gonna redirect it.
Oh, to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta redirect?
I have a
Okay.
safe block die.
Oh yeah, you do have aggro. Yeah, you can redirect this. Okay. Go ahead. What would you go ahead and roll your lock die
7. Alright.
to 7? Okay. You in that case take 6 slash damage, and you it triggers Tremor Burst on you. If you have tremor,
I don't
which
have
I
any
don't think
tremor.
you have tremor, you don't have tremor. Okay.
This is the point now after taking the hit for Ashley. He goes, Ashley, make yourself scarce, yeah?
Alright. It's just nod. Like,
Definitely.
oh lord.
Right, next up on the docket, Willow. I think she is going to go ahead and actually use her speed die to help someone retreat here. Question is, would either of you want to retreat first?
Let Devlin.
Would you be okay with that,
I don't
Casco?
have any actions left.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Willow can use her speed die to help you escape
yeah.
Devlin.
Yeah, that's what she's
Yeah.
doing.
Yep.
Devlin wouldn't retreat before Ashley.
Oh.
Oh, lordy.
Damn you!
Oh.
That's so sweet, but
character.
also... Man.
Yeah.
Could Willow hold her die?
Alright, can I
Could Willow?
help?
uh,
If I use the die from Willow, do I spend my die?
no, you don't spend your die.
Okay, I'll take the offer then with Willow.
Alrighty
But I
then,
still
Willow's
have one.
going to make an opening. Just get out of here, we need to retreat now, pronto.
I mean, the good news is if they stay in this room, we're basically going to get an unopposed retreat. They need to at least send someone in there to stop us, or we're just going to start booking it and they can't keep up.
Yep, basically.
Minnie actually has her hand on like the button.
Okay. You can move yourself way over in the other room where everyone is, by the way,
I
Angela.
still have a coin.
Yeah, you
Okay,
still have an
that's
action, but you're moving all the way over there.
Fair enough. Yeah, technically I am in the next room,
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, next up would be... Damocles. He is going to go ahead and attack... Goodness fucking me, you have actually nothing here. You can trigger amplitude conversion, but she has no goddamn... Neither of you have tremor. Okay.
I did it! I tanked it all, baby!
That's actually so insane.
Nom, nom, nom.
That's actually so insane. You ran away with all the tremor you spent, like, his turns afflicting. Wow.
I'm
Yes!
pretty sure, unless he has another zero-cost page, I'm pretty sure Damocles can't do anything, right?
No, he can use a zero cost page. That is about it. He is going to... Let me see here. He's going to use Will You Finally See There's a Sport for You 2 against... Or no, actually. Is he gonna be mean? No, actually, he does need light regen for himself, so he's gonna use his light regen skill. He's going to use I Shall Bear the Light against Willow. Willow is going to unoppose this. For obvious reasons. I Shall Bear the Light. Roll that. That is 10 piercing damage against the Willow. She will be taking 10 pierce damage. And that'll be bring her down to 35 stagger. Or wait, 36 stagger. She has just -1 on pierce. And she takes the hit unopposed. And also, everyone gains 1 light. Regardless of where you are, you gain 1 light.
Oh,
Oh, neat.
okay.
Boy, time to top myself off.
Yeah.
Can't do anything
There
with
is,
it, but neat.
once again,
Yeah,
there
so-
is a mysterious gleam in Damocles' blade, and it's almost like a light is refracting over the blade, with there logically being no very strong source of light around because you're in you're in a fucking abandoned Lobcore facility. There's no properly functioning lights, but somehow, in spite of it all, it gleams anyway. And weirdly enough, it has a similar feeling to the Golden Bough, but not quite. It is indiscernible, and you can't really put your hand on it exactly what it is. But it is similar in nature. Anyway, that shall be his action. Next up on the docket will be Azrael. He is going
he
to
gonna try and do chase?
Yep, he will indeed try to continue the chase here. And he is, in spite of his many injuries, is going to use a speed die to run past everyone and catch up with the group that is trying to escape. I am gonna move y'all aside though, because you're cluttering it up here. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is going to give chase and run past everyone. Next up on the docket would be Ashley's one remaining dice. What would you like to do?
Can I even do anything? Oh, there's a guy
can hit
right
him.
here. How
Yeah, there's a guy.
convenient that this guy decided
Entered
to
the
show
room.
up. Oh my goodness.
I just have to
And remember,
mentally
we
imagine
also
you,
do
like,
action.
you as the engineer prepared around the corner with, like, a fucking wrench using it as a baseball bat for when he's, like, about to go around the corner or some bullshit.
Yeah, so this... let me... Hold on. Sorry. Oops. Here we go. Let me describe the action then, because this guy's chasing after us right after Ashley left the room. And she was ready, alright? And she's gonna... charge +2. There you go. She's gonna brittle bearings him immediately and just beat his head with the back of the gun and shoot twice. Like,
Alright. I will say this automatically staggers, by the way, because he can do fucking nothing against this.
that's a tremor process.
Oh my
And
god.
sees my chance.
Oh my god.
Lord. Haven't you already
no.
used Seize Your Chance this turn? Or no, wait, you
No,
haven't.
No, I have
No.
not.
No.
He did.
I am not-
Actually didn't, because it wasn't this round, and it didn't trigger
8
because
and
the target died.
9. Hold on. I'm still calculating the fucking
on.
damage. Calm down there. Calm down there.
Go.
114, 9 damage. That'll reduce it to 103. Okay, go ahead. Seize your chance.
turn 2.
Yeah, there's turn 2, yeah.
The evil and intimidating color fixture that'll be gaining more strength and endurance in the back.
I'm sure we're gonna win that. Not sure about that at all, actually.
God, there's a lot that happens here. Hold on, I need to gain 2 more charge. There you go.
Lordy. Okay, well, take your time, I suppose. Anyway, how's the weather, everyone?
Begins Remember Burst, seize my chance. Here we go. have
The
one
weather,
light
it's
left.
it's feeling like a strong chance of blood rain.
Quite right. Okay. And here we go. That's my seize my
Okay,
chance.
so 11
Oh my
damage.
Charge.
That's pretty good for like see your chance. Oh my god.
Goodness me.
Oh, I didn't
that's a
apply
ma-
my
that's a max
strength.
roll.
That's actually a 13.
Yeah, that's a 13
max
A
strength.
13 association.
Automatic.
No.
That brings him
Thinking
down to
that's
9
also
HP.
fun. Suddenly invincible type of screen.
Alrighty. Would you like to
God.
describe as you basically, like, bonk him over the head the moment he goes around the
I
corner?
did.
Oh,
I
yeah, okay.
beat his in the back of his head, and that knocked him down. And I just started blasting.
Just
Yeah.
dumping him on the ground.
Actually, just backdumping him with a fucking nail gun, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's going to goddamn, like, grunt in pain. God fucking... What is that stupid contraption you have? God damn.
We're cool. Yeah, man. Anyways, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Last up on the docket, Willow at the very end. She's going to use her speed die to make Devlin retreat.
Good.
Unless
Oh,
you,
damn,
of
she's
course,
strong.
reject, because she will be alone here.
So,
With
so
color
the
fixer.
problem is Devlin wouldn't retreat before Willow either.
You're all probably wouldn't, yeah.
Damn it.
Oh my
Damn
fucking
it.
god.
Bad.
Dude, he's so cool.
He's so fucking cool, and
He's so
fucking
cool.
cooked.
He's so cool.
No.
He's
This
so
is how you would have
cool.
wanted to die.
You know what, we can make this a character moment. Willow is going to, like, almost try to yank you with the fucking magcatcher she has. Obviously not putting it around your neck, just tugging you with it. Saying, retreat now, order.
Only if you're retreating with me.
No, not so sure if I can, but I'll try to rendezvous with you all later.
Devlin will very hesitantly.
Oh.
No way.
Alright. As you run past, she's going to take she's going to stand here in the middle of the hallway and just take a defensive stance with her man catcher, I suppose. As we are going to be moving over to the next...
No,
yes, go
not
ahead,
yet. I held my dice.
Right.
Both of them.
So intimidating, by the way, are you? What the fuck?
I held both of my dice, Welvader.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I wiggle my finger in front of your face.
You take the DM hostage. You take the DM hostage.
Let's see, which one first? This is wonderful. Alright, Minis, I'm going to attack... Sorry, it's been a while. What's his name? Azrael. Sorry, it's been a while. I attack Azrael with Expedited Shipment.
Alrighty. Go right ahead.
Just roll that.
That is unopposed. You're just gonna beat
anything.
That is unopposed. You're just gonna beat
Gonna
the
get
fuck
the
out of
jump.
him. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I will crit. I will choose to crit. My
Okay.
second dice.
Oh my
Holy
That's
shit.
a max. I have 2 strength as well, and because this is the second turn, I get +1 power for every scene that's concluded this combat. So that's a +3 on the second.
Yeah, it's a 13.
Okay, so that is a 10 and a 13. Lord, okay, let me account for the damage. He is taking 10 damage from that. He is taking 12 damage from that, so 68.
What is the crit effect?
It's when I crit.
Yeah, what's the crit
It
effect
doesn't
there?
say anything.
What's happening there, buddy?
Is it not? Oh fuck. Okay. It's just gain 2 points on crit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's 5 points.
Yeah, it's just
I have
crit
6
with nothing there.
points. Sorry, my bad. I now
On
have
crit,
6
don't.
points. On crit, I crit.
Nothing.
Mini.
Congratulations.
As soon as Ashley's done with her thing, Minnie charges in towards Azrael and basically just fucking kicks him like in the shin, and like she goes like, you really just can't let go of me, can you?
Aw, delusions.
Well, go ahead.
Fuck up, Briar.
Go ahead and attack with your second action. I'll have him react later. Go do your action. The second one.
Because of the last turn, I have 6 poised now. Minnie, before doing anything, Minnie goes, I know the first time we met, I really wasn't the strongest I could be, but this time, it's different. And she uses her skill 4, customer satisfaction guaranteed, with new art, winks at camera.
Ooh, of course. Camera's gonna catch that. Let me take and see that.
I'll show you how strong I can be! And then a fucking with her blood and her broom, she fucking hits him.
Good lord, okay.
Jesus.
The additional damage stagger equal the max possible value of this dice. Holy shit. So that is...
Yeah,
36
that's
total.
48
double
damage.
damage.
Oh, sorry, how much?
That's 36 damage, I think.
36.
Yeah.
Hold on, so yeah.
Vinny's not a yandere.
4,
I swear.
36. So that will bring him down to 68, 62, 32.
Oh, plus 2 with the strength, by the way.
No, the +2 is already there.
Oh,
It's
okay, my
already
bad.
there.
Oh, my
I
bad.
see. Okay. Yeah, Azrael attempts to obviously be got completely off guard by Ashley's surprise attack, being staggered, and now being just basically getting fucking wailed on by Meaty. He attempts to block with his greatsword, but he doesn't have the strength to raise it anymore. And, yeah, no, he is struggling. You can see him nearly being down for the count, actually, as with just, like, a little bit of breath, he does a one last response and say, what's your obsession with me anyway? We're just our delivery girl, nothing more.
Well, for now.
Please have the courtesy to spare me after this.
Oh, of course. I can't just let you die here. How will we continue our adventures together?
Yeah.
I was not expecting me to go down this route, but I fuck with it.
Yeah,
Bruh.
sure. Whatever, man.
What a fun turn too, huh?
Oh, you're so cute when you're bleeding.
Okay, next round. Man, what a combat, huh? Manager, it's only turn 3. Next round of combat. Also,
Oh my God,
friendly
actually.
reminder, as Damocles' gimmick is going to once again kick in, he is going to get some more strength and endurance. This is your cue to fucking leave. Give me a second.
No, we got this.
Hold on.
I think we got this.
Let me remove him from combat temporarily and
Oh, I
then
should.
add him back.
Sorry, do his
Oh, yeah,
his die. It's not just he gains dice for each. It's the total number of dice goes up by 2 each round.
Yes, the total number of dice.
We gotta fucking run, guys.
We should.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know, I am going to put a limit.
I think we said that like turn 1.
Die.
Yeah, it's almost like that's the gimmick. I am going to start limiting his dice though a little bit here. Like after the fact, I'm gonna bring it down from 9 to 8. Anyway, let me go ahead and roll for everyone
I
here.
think we got this.
I think we've got this. Okay,
Surely.
Ashley.
Oh wait, this guy's staggered. Hold on.
Yeah, he's staggered.
What
His
the
ass
fuck is
not
he
moving.
rolling for? Get out of here.
Bro, it's
Okay,
not
well,
playing.
he's rolling anyway. I think the system is unironically breaking at this point.
There's
Good.
too many dice, I think.
Yeah, there really is. Widow again, Elphaba. Damocles' evil 12 actions.
Yes, 12.
Oh my
Nah, he
God.
doesn't. I'm just
Yeah,
joking
go, guys.
around. Oh, Willow's speed die are not favorable here. Holy shit.
Oh, fuck. Wait, oh wait, I need to reload my dice. There we go.
Lord, okay. Those are some unfavorable speed dice there. Holy shit.
Okay, no, he's only got 8. He's only got 8, so I think we can take him.
Surely,
Okay.
surely.
You can take him.
Surely.
You know what?
No, we can't. We absolutely can't.
I am gonna bring his endurance and strength down to
We
from
can.
4 to 2. There we go.
Just spam ego, guys. We know the drill. We know how this goes.
Surely, surely.
Have you go.
Give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna undo
Yes,
that.
I do.
Willow, it was an honor to be your employee for all of 6 hours. Thank you for this.
Anyway, first
Yo,
up on the
we're
docket,
8
dear
dice.
fucking lord, Damocles with 10 speed coming in hot. Yeah, he is going to. God, I'm getting mixed up between the camera and the actual DM view. Hold on. He is going to go ahead and attack Willow once here with Trembling Threats. Willow is going to. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? Willow's gonna unoppose
Uh-oh.
this, regardless. He is going to grit her fucking teeth and get through it because she can't get out of there unless she spends her 4 speed die. Let us see. That is 4 tremor on her. 4 tremor and 22 damage. Any damage reduction? She does have 1 damage reduction from... Okay, so that is 21 both. So 21, 36 minus 21, that's 15. 16 minus 21, that is 39. Yeah, just attacking. Next up would be Elphaba, or I moved past Elphaba, goddammit. Elphaba, I think she's also... Is she going to attack Willow? Would I have any remorse for my own NPCs? Not necessarily.
I mean, if she's using her speed die in that room against Willow, not to give the enemies tactical advice, but that is basically her saying that she's gonna let everyone else run away because she knows that her ally walked to the other room and got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I will. You know what? We can't say that she doesn't notice Azrael like being fucking staggered over there, and she just sighs. As she goes ahead and attacks Willow. Let's see. You know what? I think this will be the best because she also gains a bunch of saved dice. Or do I? Let me see. Okay, yeah, she'll do that because she can gain a bunch of saved die. Wow, that's a mid roll. Wow. She gets 2 save die from. God damn it, camera. 2 save die from that. Willows go to unopposed stats. 14 stagger.
Just
30.
in case we were wondering about the power gap between those 2 enemies.
Next up on the docket. Damocles again. Okay, that's lovely.
Yeah, he's fast.
Ain't no way.
He's
The
a
guy
little
with like
fast.
10 bajillion speed die?
I leave this to you, Alphaba. I have some unfinished business. And he is going to walk into the next room over.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What have you done with my dear Yassi? I can't let her go unpunished now, can I? And that shall be his turn. Next up, Ashley.
It was me.
Ashley.
I did it like this.
No,
Ashley, no!
Ashley, no.
Okay, I'm holding back a little bit, but if you're all gonna get team wiped here, that is how the stories are gonna continue.
Yeah.
Am I supposed? Okay, asking the entire room. Am I supposed to use my speed die to dip?
We
Yes.
need to get Briar out
Please.
at all costs before anything else. We need to get the fuck out of here, but more than anything, we need to make sure Briar gets out because she has the golden bow in her.
So if
We
I spend
technically-
my speed die, can Briar leave?
I mean, Briar has speed die 6, so Briar isn't at risk of... Because here's the thing. Because his speed die are so high, we are in a weird situation where if you dip, it does mean someone else gets smacked. The problem is because he has so many speed die, even if we flee, he catches up faster than we can leave. So
Yeah,
problem is, even if we use all of our speed die fleeing with 8 die, it only takes him 1 die to gain 7 die, while we spend 5 die
hold
to
on.
move the same number of spaces. Unironically, we might just have to staggering him might be our only chance to get away. Like, we might be in a position where staggering him is literally our only chance, because otherwise the math just doesn't add up. We can't outrun him.
Jump
Yeah.
this guy.
That is a
All right.
terrible position to be in.
It's a terrible
What a
position.
fascinating
but at
position.
At 8 speed die, think about it this way. Not to get out of character. For all of us to advance one room, it costs us 5 speed die.
Yeah.
For him to catch up, it costs him 1, which means
Yeah, that's bad.
he has 7 unopposed speed die to our 5 remaining speed die, meaning that we will eventually all get staggered out and die. Like, he will just out-stagger us and out-kill us. We have to stagger him and then all just book it that round.
Okay, so our goal is to stagger this guy and flee. I'm
Yes.
assuming, right?
Stagger him
Yes.
and then get as
Pretty much.
far away as, like, it does not matter what is remaining. The second he gets staggered, we spend every single speed die because we get a whole ass round to get away from him, basically. That
Yep,
has to,
alright.
I think that's our only chance at survival.
All right.
Yeah, so, repeating my initial assessment, which was correct. I did it like this!
Lord, I didn't even get a chance to declare yet. Hold on.
Hi.
That's not bad. Those are good rolls.
Let us see what he
Only
responds
one roll we're
with
making.
here. He is going to... Also, let me reveal this, because he, at this point, has revealed all of his skills. Let's see here. He's going to use... He's going to use Sinking Tears for the Threat Snap roll. That is a 5. You clash win against that. That is a clash neutral. And the last one, he does actually win. So he takes 10 blunt damage. But he takes 12 pierce damage and some tremor as well. Give me a second. That is 3 more tremor on him, but he's now at 12 tremor. Tremor burst will go hard here, since the intention is to stagger.
Oh yeah,
That's
if only
true.
it didn't cost so many modules. Gee.
Hey man, I'm trying to be positive.
We need that energy right now. We need
it.
There we go,
Let's
that
be
is
real.
his
Well, I mean,
attack
plenty
on.
positive. I'm still kicking, baby.
Alrighty.
Ow.
Next up on the docket.
Sinking. I'm just not gonna use ego because of sinking. Yeah, but right.
Next up on the docket is Alpha Bough with her 7 speed dice. Is she gonna finish a job here? She probably is going to finish a job here.
No.
She's gonna certainly try it. See,
She can most certainly
Will-
try.
Willow can oppose here because now Willow is up a speed die.
Oh, true,
That's true.
actually. What is she going to do here? Let me look at both of their skills real quick. I see. Alphaba is going to use Order against Willow. And Willow is going to respond with Magnetic Clamp to desperately try to defend herself here. That is a 10 against a 5. That is 5 pierce damage on her behalf. She is a -1 to pierce, so she only takes 4. Barely fucking holding on here.
Oh God, please.
38 to 33. And does not a clash win. 2 protection to 1 other ally. Gain 3 aggro. Elphaba is going to gain 3 aggro real quick. So 1 to 4. And 2 protection to another ally. Here we go as well. Some pity protection.
I'm not attacking him. His ass has 6 burn.
Anyway,
I could
yeah,
have used that
I
last
will
turn.
say there are like the sounds of swords clashing against each other at the very end of this hallway over here. As you notice, a Willow trying to desperately fucking hold off against Alphaba being pinned, like basically being backed up into a corner, but still holding her ground in spite of it all. As we shall move over to the next action, which will be meaty. What would you like to do here?
On my 7 die, I would like to hold action.
Okay, we shall be
Oh,
going
that
over to
makes sense.
Briar. Briar, what would you like to do here? Wait, why cannot move? Hold on, what?
Oops.
Next up. There we go. Didn't want to move for some reason.
Yeah, Briar's gonna rush in and use enthralling thorns on the mock base.
Alrighty then. Damocles is going to respond with... Let's see here. I think he's going to respond with... Gleaming Blade, maybe? Hold on, let me see here. He's going to respond with Trembling Threat as the sword's face. Alrighty, holy shit, that's a good... Is that a max roll? That's a max roll. That's a natural crit. Holy
That's
moly.
awesome.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay, so you managed to deal 1 stagger damage to him because you won over his clash with 1. Like a guard and a pierce, so give me a second. That brings him down to 73. 18 damage coming towards him versus an 8. That is going to do him in quite well. So 55, 18 damage, 170. Wait, what was he at? 279, I think? That should. No. 273. There we go. And then the last, you could say, for he is not attacking. Moving onwards. That shall be your action. Next up on the docket is a Baum. What would you like to do?
Absolutely. Baum is dealing with trying to stagger this color. He is going to Excalibur technique.
Okay, y'all are
And-
just all gang up on him. Holy moly.
We're using our slashing feet.
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna be a 10 and a 9.
A 10,
Even
8,
a
and
color.
9. How is this guy going to respond? He might actually respond very seriously here, because that is he will respond with Gleaming Blade. A 12 and a
fuck.
13, Lord.
Oh my god.
I think he
Yeah.
maxed roll both of those.
That's,
Okay, no-
Wait. Can Mini redirect
Not
or
after
intercept?
No, that is an
You know
attack
what?
that is being initiated by your ally. If you were to
Ah,
redirect,
right,
you'd
sorry.
be redirecting it to yourself.
Right, sorry. I'm trying things out.
But bomb does gain 2 light, I think.
Nice.
Oh, yep, Bomb gains 2 light, but Bomb is also gaining 4 sinking and 4 tremor, I believe.
It'll be fine.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Alrighty.
That's fine. We're
And-
burning. You just burn through a color's light like nothing.
Yeah, Bomb leapt in and instantly just gets, I imagine, I don't know if you want to describe what it looks like, but Bomb's just getting like fucking like a bug just swatted by this guy.
Yeah, now, like before, he is basically hard parrying you and punishing you for leaving yourself open. He parries your mantis-like arms and then goes in for a strike and does it yet again. You can definitely see him starting to sweat under the pressure though, because even if you are a color fixer, being attacked from multiple fronts and constantly being attacked, that is eventually going to tire you out no matter who you are. So up next on the docket would be you again, actually. Go ahead.
Awesome. We're going to use Excalibur technique again, so we're getting +4 to these ones.
Jesus fuck.
It's
Okay.
gonna be a 14 and an 11.
Let's see. He might just need to spend his last 2 light to use the same move again. That's the only one that can realistically clash at high. He's going to use the same move again, I think. That is a clash lose and then a clash win against you. Oh lordy, we're fucking trading blows here.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Why don't you describe Bomb what this color fixer suddenly finds themselves up against as Bomb begins to unwrap?
Yes, as Bomb begins to unwrap, coming in, he manages to get a single strike in as you see the claw sharpen almost like the blade of a sword, and the green fully begins to peel away. His mandibles are fully exposed now as he's just going in, the antennas twitching and a wild look in his eyes.
Oh lord. You know what, the Damocles is actually going to react to that. So the tales from Alphabet were true. That's not so pleasant surprise.
I don't want to hear that witch's name. I just want you both dead.
We shall see about that. Next up on the docket would be Briar, actually. Wow, you're just getting consecutive turns one after another. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wait. How many clashes was it last time? Like,
What, how many clashes?
I can look. Hold on.
did I have was it 3 clashes with him?
It was 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah, 2.
Just okay. So that means I have a save die.
Okay.
I have a save die. Okay. She's gonna do her enthralling thorns again.
Alrighty, go right ahead. I presume against Damocles. He is going to
Yeah.
respond with what the fuck can he respond with anymore? You've actually successfully
God
drained this
damn,
light.
man.
He's going to respond with Mirror Mirror, who's my living proof. So give me a second, let me roll that. Boom. Wow, that's actually a
fine.
neutral on the first clash. Holy shit, you're actually rolling up to him and then hitting him with 16 pierce damage. Would you like to describe all this?
So yeah, he tries to do the blade, like slash on Briar, but Briar uses her thorn whip to actually knock his blade off balance so that she can actually pierce him with with her lance arm. And then after that, she takes a defensive stance. She has 2 1d8s on her.
Alrighty. Yeah, you knock the wind out of Damocles. He's at this point starting to reel from the sudden onslaught that you have all decided to commit to. And under his breath, he goes, damn it. Guess Lucy and I did end up underestimating all this. I have to revise my plans after this. No matter. As he's like also a little bit, like leaning on his sword to keep up at this point a little bit. Next up, the assault will continue. Book, it's now your turn.
Yeah, he has that introspective moment of, I'll need to revise my plans after this, and he'll hear a creak behind him as suddenly the box is coming for the back of his skull and goes, "Where are you looking? In the smoke war? Failing to see your opponent, his death!" As he manifests his ego.
Okay. Go ahead. Let me see how Dabby here is going to respond, actually. Good lord. Give me a second. I haven't even decided a skill for him.
Round 3, so that is... Oh, sorry, I forgot to add my strength. Whoopsie, teehee. So that is...
Teehee, smile.
20.
That is going to be 22 on the clash.
I see, Lord. Man, it's either he uses his light recovery skill, which has a dodge on it, that's never gonna fucking win, or he can use his gimmick skill, which has a 1d4 -1 guard skill. Well, either way. So...
That's so cool. I believe I clash, win, and hit.
Yep,
I
you
am
do.
going to spend... I'm gonna spend, do I, you know what? I'm just trying to stagger him here. So, let's see, I need to do 25, so 18, so I'm sorry, I'm at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I don't know what his defenses are, so yeah. I'll spend 3 charge, and I will do an additional, I will go down to 6 charge. I will spend 3 charge, so that 22 becomes a 22 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That becomes 31 damage.
Alrighty, 31 damage, including stagger, I presume?
Include damage and
stagger doesn't get boosted.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, right, it's only damage. Never mind. Then I'm actually not going to spend the charge. My bad. I forgot that it doesn't add to.
So how much damage are you doing with that?
22. 22 damage and stagger.
22.
Versus
that is
regardless. Plus defenses and all that.
-3, that's 6 stagger. You're almost there. 22 -3.
He'll also gain.
Okay.
He'll also gain 5 sinking. He then hits Bach for 3 damage, and he triggers a tremor amplitude.
Yes, actually, I forgot the rest of the skill. He how would say it? After getting hit, he manages to get a counter attack of, once again, what I previously described. The blade gleams, almost with a, with a very intense gleam that should not physically be possible. And the sword is stabbed into you. It weirdly enough deals no stagger damage, but you do still feel the physical pain of, being stabbed. Or, well, do you feel the pain? You have shitty prosthesis.
That's
I don't think you feel
the
pain.
nice part about being Bach, he doesn't feel much at all.
You feel no pain, actually. You get stabbed in your box. However, there is a faint feeling you do get, in spite of your prosthesis not being able to feel pain, of a looming threat. And let me post Cascading Tremor here again. Give me a second.
I will remove my tremor and I will add Cascading Pressure.
Yeah, cascading pressure. You can add a special status effect to yourself. I hope you know how to do that, where you basically keep
That I
track. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, it's a special tremor. And I will say, as he hits you and he tracks his blade, from the gleam of the blade, you know how it's like blades have reflective properties, so you can like see of it, much like, you know, mirrors and whatnot. He retracts his blade back into his holster, but from the brief glimpse you get of the blade, you notice your reflection at the ceiling above you. And you notice a sword hanging from a small thread above you that was not there before. You explicitly remember that not being there before, and secondly, it's unnatural. You have no clue where this came from, but you are now aware of this and feel an incredible deep pressure on you. And a intense amount of fear of this thing possibly snapping and falling upon you.
Bough looks over and says, I cannot die until the witch is dead. But until then, I shall need to run.
Bomb!
And when his name is called, Bomb springs into action, and the target may only respond with save die,
So
I believe.
They get to roll their 1d6.
Yeah, they have a state
Yep.
die, actually.
Okay.
And my slashing dice get +4 thanks to the double Excalibur earlier.
Yeah, they do actually have a save die from the unused defensive skill earlier. Hold on, give me a second. There's so much happening that I can't focus on all once. Okay, so that is used only when he has it saved. Let me roll this to see him reduce his damage. Okay, that's a 9, so he reduces it by 2. He only takes 2 stagger damage and only takes 2 physical damage. He gains 2 sinking. Let me apply that on him. And, wow, actually, that 3 is just barely not enough.
Well,
Well,
Can I
no,
trigger?
sinking
Can I
blues, actually.
trigger?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sinking deluge.
Would you like to
Bomb?
describe as you stagger a color fixer?
Absolutely. Bomb hears Bach's command, launches over his commander, goes in as you see now the shine of the claw, and he whispers, colors can fall too.
Oh man. Damocles attempts to parry it, but you manage to just barely go past the parry and stab him right in the, well, I wouldn't say right in the heart, but that will be very funny
Oh, he's
counter
going
line
for the
reference.
heart.
Oh,
He's
okay.
absolutely going for the heart.
Okay
Um,
then.
The claw almost seems drawn to it. However, the moment he does this, panic takes over his face, and he looks to the others and he says, we have to go. We have to go right now, immediately. We're fucked if he gets back up. And you can all see the antennas twitching.
he will take another. He will take the over. It was he got 7 sinking, so he took 1 sinking damage, and then he, I believe, will take 12 to his people.
Yep, I've already accounted for damage. I
sick.
just need to remove the sinking there.
Perfect.
There you go, no more sinking on this
If
guy.
I may,
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Go right ahead, go right ahead.
Oh
I
yeah.
just wanna.
Anyway, I started
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm only rolling the final 3 coins.
Well, let me
Oh,
quickly do
what?
those calculations. Oh boy.
Actually,
That's
it's gonna,
25.
blink for half a second, and she's gonna pull out her briefcase, open it up, and start pulling out a bunch of power tools, including a saw blade and a home wrecker, and she's just gonna go to town, just for good measure.
Good lord. Yeah, no, like, he is getting fucking wailed on now. He got staggered previously. He was going to say something back, but you completely interrupt him in a monologue that he would have had, as you just continue to fucking attack him, as you are giving him no goddamn break. He is like, how would you say it? You know the pose where you dig your sword into the goddamn ground as you're like barely holding on to it? That's basically what he's doing to like hold on, but he's barely even maintaining his posture right now. You are
I also
doing.
crit, so he gains 1 fragile.
That was a crit? Okay. I wasn't
No,
sure
it
that was a
wasn't.
crit.
It's 1 off.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
one
one
off.
off? Where?
Yeah, it's getting
It's the third
7
coin.
power. So you would need to have rolled a.
No,
an
it says I
11.
rolled a 4. Right there. Is
What?
it not?
It's 1d4
I have
plus.
too many coins in this dice.
Oh
The-
no,
the
it's
D4
like
part
one
is the
D.
part that needs to be max.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I
one
see what
off.
you
You're
mean.
one
I
off
rolled
actually.
3.
You're one off. You rolled a. You actually rolled a 1.
Why does it say I
there.
rolled? Gah, I'm confused.
You rolled
By
a
the way-
1, but you have so many power boosts that it ended up being an 8.
Yeah. I gained 2
Yeah, it's on the crit,
points.
though.
God,
No-
this
no
skill is
fragile.
a mess. This skill's a mess.
Okay, anyway, the color fixture is now staggered. And you have some time before he's going to get back up and assault you again.
Can we just kill him? This is
I think I would advise we run because I have a feeling when he gets back up, he's going to be very angry, and I don't know if we can kill him before he
Wait.
gets back up.
But doesn't it last 2 turns? I mean, that's
I
a
don't
lot
trust us on that.
Also, he's a
I-
color. He might have a trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
If we stay here, he's going to fucking manifest Mong and Shin, dude. Get out of
I am
here.
staggered. I'm just fucked. I have 7. I can't get hit. I just pissed off a color. I'm running.
You've been pissing off this
Yeah,
entire
alright.
group, but yeah.
That feels like a trap. Don't believe whatever Welvader just said.
I will remain neutral and ambiguous on what your options here are. You have complete free will, please use it.
Yeah. There is a. Here's the thing. Dealing 195 damage while staggered is not impossible, especially with 8 die. That being said, I do not want to trust that he does not have some trick up his sleeve that when he hits 0, he like goes to full. Okay, I don't. We have the action
Second
economy
phase,
advantage.
fair enough.
Yeah, we should use it to go. We are a bunch of grade 8s. Even though we managed to get one over on him, we should take advantage of the fact that we do not. The golden bough is not gonna last forever. Let's take this opportunity to leave. Or as Bough says, extract! The enemy is routed. We must leave.
Alrighty. With that all being said, next up is Ashley's action. I presume you want to go ahead and leave?
Please, for the love of God, Ashley, please.
Does it take a dice to leave?
It does
Yes.
take a dice to leave.
Darn. Fine.
God forbid. Actually, you know what? To speed it along. Because... Okay, no, I could give the option to speed this along, because you do have Azrael and Damocles staggered. And Faba is
Oh yeah, we
the...
didn't kill him.
But
Is
no,
the-
please let it get to my turn. It'll be funny.
Lord.
Please don't kill Azrael.
Please kill Azrael.
Please don't kill Azrael.
Please kill Azrael.
Either way, I was gonna... It seems like you want to continue the fight. I was gonna give an offer to quickly wrap this up, because we are approaching 3 hours now, 3.5 hours.
I will say if we are being given a chance, not to deprive the party, I say if we are being given a chance with our monumentous ability to stagger a color, we should perhaps take this opportunity to rout the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll say
Yeah.
with only Infaba being the one that can really act, and her having already acted this turn, and Azrael and Damocles being staggered, this is more than enough of precedence to say you can just leave the combat encounter. I was gonna have you guys go to floor 2 and 1 actually again, but this is enough of a head start to just leave the facility altogether.
I do think we should leave, but before we do, I want to pick up Azrael and throw him across the room because he tried to run away from me when we were
Non-combat action to punt as.
You know what?
my God.
You know what, Casco? You can say you use your 5 speed slot to just beat the fuck out of Azrael for like a little
Azrael
bit
is
and then
dead
leave.
to bleed and burn, actually.
Oh, excellent!
He'll be
Oh
fine.
God, it's not your action
Oh.
yet. But
Oh yeah, that's true.
don't
We're all
fucking
leaving.
jump the gun like that.
Wait, how much stuff does he have? I can't see. Oh, 6 and 2. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's dead by bleed and burn.
No,
Man, I
That's
love
my
that
turn.
guy's sword.
he'll be fine.
Well, anyway, moving on. Would you like to accept leaving combat, or would you all like to continue for no reason at all?
Bach would like to leave the combat.
I think
leaving
Yeah,
combat's fine. Yeah.
Briar's gonna leave the combat as well.
Tactical
Honestly,
retreat.
staggering. You go, Sida.
No, I just did a tactical retreat. What were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut
Yeah.
you off there.
Honestly, I think like staggering a color is a pretty good send off for it.
Yeah, that's also
Okay,
part of the
we-
reason
we-
I
the
would
thing,
like
let's get out
to.
of here.
That's part of the reason I would like to end the session on a high note, because staggering a color is a fucking achievement.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we kill the guy, we trigger another passive, and I think that would be funny.
Yeah, I think
Be-
leaving without and activating all the colors' secret passives is our best option to live.
The fucking color fixer with its 4 endurance, 4 strength, 10 action dice, 20 bug rings.
Don't worry
next
about it.
turn.
Don't worry about it.
No, we're good. We're
He's
good. We're
going
good.
to-
Okay, yeah,
He's going to
we're
activate
ending the
green
combat
mob.
counter.
Yeah, we're running. We're running.
Yeah, get out of here. let's
Okay
go.
then. Let me conclude the fight then. I will say you all have won. Even fucking Willow can escape because Elphaba's already spent
Yeah.
her actions. And you can help Willow along. Give me a second. Let me change the music real quick. What is something that I could use?
Actually, if Willow gets out of that room, we might just be able to lock Alpha in.
No, that's not. Let's use this.
I think we can do that, actually.
You should do that.
Just
Yeah,
close
but-
all of the
And
doors.
then
No,
color
we should.
wakes up. The color
No.
wakes up. The witch is in containment, and Azazel's dead.
No, Devlin's gonna shove Azrael like over the door and then lock the door. Because Azrael's in the other room.
You know, I'm surprised you're not immediately jumping to, the chaotic evil route of guillotine by door.
No, I don't want to actually kill Azrael.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I want to move us to another scene, but I will briefly go ahead and just play theater of the mind here, as we're gonna be ending the session here. You all run away from this encounter, going up the stairs at speeds you have probably never ran at before, and adrenaline pumping through all of your veins, except for the one person who doesn't have veins, but still. You make your way to floor 2, you make your way to floor 1, eventually you... How would I say it? For lack of a better word, almost scatter out into the back streets if it wasn't for the fact that this is at the very least a coordinated retreat and you do have the time to, group up together and not fucking scatter all over. But you do eventually leave the vicinity. I would say golden bow in hand, but I don't think that necessarily would fit anymore. More like golden bow in Briar's stomach. How you're gonna deal with
wait
that?
2 to 3 days
That
to get it
is
back.
going to be a question for next session, as I think we can leave it off for here to end it with a high note of winning the combat encounter and staggering a fucking color fixer.
Yay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it felt
yeah.
winnable.
No, Angela. it didn't.
But yeah, I
No,
hope
yeah.
y'all enjoyed the session, and also
Oh my God.
actually, before we do anything, since we still have the people here, I do want to give a shout out to all the wonderful artists that have contributed to the sprites of well, I'll just say the name of
Briar,
them since
eat the
they said it
color.
before, the Sovereigns of Light. I'll just show off the art while we can yap here for a little bit. But yeah, this was made by me. Yeah, Lucy in particular. We can keep yapping while this goes on. What did you all think of the session?
She's
Very
so
good.
cute. It was
I
awesome.
hate the
It
word
was.
LARPer.
But yeah,
I-
this was made by me, by the way. I've been trying to replicate LOR art style over the last few days, so I think I did a pretty good job at it.
You did. No, she's so
it's very
fucking
good.
adorable. I like her little golden bow decorations on her coat.
Yeah. Up next, we have Azrael, the original Golden LARPer, made by I forget if they have a Twitter handle, but on Discord it's Body Bonbons. Oh, would you be able to pull it up and post it in chat?
Yes, their Twitter is. I'll just do the link and not the link, the @ and here is the link to their profile. That's just their Discord.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll post that in chat for everyone to see here real quick. But yeah, Bonnie has been
same as
Bonnie has been absolutely wonderful in providing some art for the antagonist. She has done both Azrael and Damocles. I'll post her Twitter here for everyone to see. Wonderful artists, and also I'll consider them a very great friend. I've gotten to know them very, very well over the course we've both worked on this together. I'll also show off Damocles since they also made it.
Reminds me of a Corey.
What did you say?
That guy keeps coming back. Reminds me of a Corey.
God. Hold on, where the fuck is... Is it this? Hold on.
I'm so sad
that's not
nobody
this.
got it. Chat, you got it, right? You got my joke.
I'm not sure. I'm so sorry, Angela.
Skill art,
so
art
sad.
assets. Where the fuck is...
Oh, someone said they got it.
Did
They
I
made
not...
2 red LARPers. Can you believe it? There's now a diet red LARPer.
Okay, it's Auburn. It's not the red, actually.
Yeah,
What
it's like
is
a shade
I
of
don't
brown.
fucking know what that is.
It's a color.
Red is red. I don't give a
I'll tell you
Color
what
in the
it is.
Amish.
If you look at his art, it's the color of his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah,
on, give
the
me a
red
second.
LARPer
I
and
need
the
to...
red
Yeah,
LARPer.
he's the fraud burn fixer. Come on, it's the
The
Bro.
fraud burn?
The red fraud and the red LARPer.
Oh my god.
There we go. Here is the other artwork that Bonnie has done for Damocles. Yeah,
Oh,
Bonnie
let's
has done
see.
absolutely wonderful goddamn work on these two. It's absolutely amazing. I just want to
is
take a moment to
incredible.
show
Yeah,
it off.
definitely.
And then
No, for
lastly,
sure.
He on fraud watch after his stagger.
yeah, last
It did get
Oh,
staggered.
fraud, watch out for the stagger, bro.
What did he even do?
Anyway, here is
A lot
Welvader
of
made by
tremor. I ate up
Raylights.
most of it.
Oh, we should
Oh.
have Raylights.
Yeah,
I think Raylight has a Twitter.
Good.
Do I
I'm not
have
quite
their
sure.
Twitter?
Yeah, please pull it up if you could so please.
I think I do. This
Oh, found it.
I'm,
Okay.
There
yeah,
you
okay, so now
go.
go post it.
Yep, there we go. Let me copy that and post it in chat as well. They've done absolutely wonderful, wonderful work on Alphaba, and I would not have been able to, like, make all of these characters... or how would you... I would not been able to have all these characters here if it weren't for those two lovely artists helping me on this, because, man, it's been a doozy working on this, so yeah.
Yeah.
They're so gorgeous. I will ask after, Welv, if you can send me our assets that the three of you did so we can post them in the Discord for everyone to see, and we will spoiler mark them so nobody gets spoiled on the characters.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I'm also gonna say this is the greatest fraud accusation of all time, because I will say, Welv, now mind you, we staggered a color with +4 light regen and like +3 max light, or like +3 max light
Yeah,
regen.
and also,
+3
yeah, 2
max
strength
light,
and 2
plus-
endurance on everything.
plus and an extra speed die. But if you ignore all that, okay, listen, we
Still did it.
we fought Charon. We fought the Charon color fixer, okay?
We still did it. We still did it. By all means, on fraud watch.
You know,
That's on my book. On fraud watch.
What's really funny is Lucy is like, it's definitely out there being like, man, sucks that they targeted me, but at least I'll come back to learn the color fixer won the encounter. What do you mean they staggered?
What do you
Staggered being
mean?
Azazel trapped the witch and ran.
Yeah, you know, the poor witch having to report on what happened, because here, think about how this was from Alphaba's perspective, okay? They jump Lucy. Lucy is like, don't let them escape. Alphaba goes, okay, Azrael, you go in there first to stop them from getting away. Immediately hears like a meg dumping gunshot and the sound of people beating the shit out of him.
The color fixer goes, I'm gonna go in and handle it. You stay out here. And Alphaba goes, okay. And then here's him walk into the room, and seconds later, the sound of him getting jumped from 30 directions.
Bro,
Basically like skill zone.
Dude, I can't wait for everyone to make memes about like, yes, this is like the fraud antagonist group, even though y'all needed the fucking power of a golden bow to even stand a fucking chance against them. If you did not have the golden bow, you'd have
Actually.
fucked
We
up
ate
turn
the
one.
bow. We targeted the child. We ran the fuck away.
And she's not a
we
child.
Scattered the collar, beat that living shit out of one of them, and trapped the other one and ran the fuck away. Beautiful.
It kind of
there's
is
no
a beautiful
button
series
on
of
the other
events when
side.
you really think about it.
There is. You're looking at a button. Oh, you mean the... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the witch is there.
Man, I need someone to... I was looking over the chat and someone said like a meme, a meme about I'm so fucking scared. Elba listening around the corner like I'm so fucking scared. I can't wait for that to be an actual fucking artwork someone
Yes.
makes.
I was gonna say, if people ever do make fan art or memes, we would love to see them. Let us know if you post them on socials, or you can share them in the Discord as well. So
Okay.
please,
I
we
have an
love
important
all of
question.
the stuff we've gotten.
Do we fucking level up?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
thanks for reminding me. Yes, you do level up. You do in fact get to level 2 from surviving a color fixer
Yay!
encounter.
Wow, what an
Oh.
achievement! We had to stagger.
I'll do that
color for the
later.
second level.
I'm gonna have to go get a custom T-shirt made, which is just Bach's gonna show up to next session with a T-shirt that just says, I staggered a color fixer and all I got was this stupid shirt."
Oh yeah, also, thank you for looking at the side chat. Thank you for reminding me, Sina, about the Discord. Would you like me to post that in the like?
Yes,
Yes.
please,
Okay.
please feel free. That would be awesome. That's where you
Yeah.
can share if you make any fan art, memes, if you have any theories, and you can get the updates for when the next session will be.
Yep. I myself don't have a Discord, so any and all discussion or art or community related things surrounding 13 Association can be found on Sina's server, which I'm very grateful for him to host that for me, since I don't have my own Discord server. I will at some point make my own, but not yet. So yeah.
Yes, of course. When you make your own, we'll of course let you all know. But until then, you can find the stuff there. God, this session was awesome. Well, by the way.
Yeah, this session was great. This is like, how to say, the first 3 sessions I've planned out over the course of, like, you know, to be run over the course of APR. Unfortunately, last session had to be delayed by a week, but you can probably understand why it had to be delayed by a week, considering all the shit I had to
Yeah.
prepare.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed the first 3 episodes so far. I've put a lot of effort into it. I'm likely going to be revising a few things about 13. Oh my fucking god. This is Devil in the Stern Tree.
Oh, the street can see. No.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. You post that publicly.
What a fight, huh?
What a
No,
fight,
the
huh?
stream cannot see. Oh, here you go.
Captain,
Devil
it's
in
fine.
its turn free. Oh,
But yeah.
well, Ray did ask, can we thank Eric's for the sketches?
Oh, right. Yes,
Oh,
Eric's.
yeah.
Eric's did
Hey,
also.
Eric.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Could you also give me the Twitter handle for Eric's real quick? Yeah, just to explain for
Wonderful
chat,
goat.
even though Eric's didn't, like, make the final thing, Eric's did help a lot with the initial sketches for Lucy, which I have then decided to follow up on myself and finish the artwork. And here is Eric's Twitter handle, so you can, fuck, I forgot Eric's pronouns. I think it's he, him. But yeah,
Yes,
here you can check out his Twitter. He helped a lot with the initial sketches for Lucy, and, well, I've decided to follow up upon them by finishing it. So yeah. With that being said, I don't think there's much of anything else to say. I think we're good to end session here, actually. This has been a doozy of a session, honestly. Like, holy shit.
Yes, no, I think this is an awesome ending spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said,
Hell yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed today's session of 13 Association. And I would say, like, see you next week, but I am gonna clarify. For APR, my intention was to run every week, but outside of APR, I think I've said this, I've shared this before, I'm pretty sure. We will be most likely running bi-weekly. I still have to see what I end up doing, because this takes a lot of goddamn effort. I don't know if I can consistently keep up, but I will let you all know through community posts, what will happen with the next session of 13th Association and when that'll be. But yeah, until then, I suppose stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed today's session. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye, chat.